Holy calamity, scream insanity. All you ever gonna be's another great fan of me. Holy calamity, scream insanity. All you ever gonna be's another great fan of me. Break.
This is a journey. This is a journey.
Welcome to Mike's podcast. I'm Mike Hanner.
JD Etheridge.
We got our friends in the building. What?
Oh, wow.
So we're not doing
I thought we were doing
aliases.
Oh, we're gonna edit this. That's another thing too. I can edit this too. We can edit.
You want to start over?
No, I think you should like have one where it's like for our ears only, and then.
Well, can you just delete like our name? Like,
Yeah, I can edit all this.
So what are we gonna call you guys for the whole thing?
We can just start it again, right? You know what I mean? I'll just.
We should talk about our aliases first.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I mean, we can do like what we do, just no names, so that like if our boss hears it.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
he
totally
freaked out at me over a fucking Snapchat once. So like.
What?
Oh yeah.
Red Dragon.
Huh? Red Dragon.
And I'll be Chocolate
Racist.
Thunder. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I can't say Chocolate Thunder that many times during the podcast.
Why?
No. Yeah, it's gotta be something quick. Let's do something B.
Like
Can we just call
Dragon
you
Falcon
B?
or something?
Fine.
Can we just call you B?
I'll just be B.
Call you B. R is not as catchy. Let's fucking.
Dragon, man. Like. Dragon still. I said Dragon and Falcon. Nobody was like giving me no love, and I was like, all right, fuck it.
Dragon and
What
Falcon.
about Thunder? Can I just be Thunder?
Thunder?
What do you Thunder?
I don't know. I'm just like Zeus.
Okay.
Just like.
It's like
Yes.
it's some kind of god.
Yes. Zeus is like I'm Sagittarius. So.
All right, so
like,
you want to be Zeus? We'll call you
Zeus and
Oh.
Call you Zeus.
So now you guys are just choosing Zeus for me.
Athena? What do you want?
I said Thunder.
Thunder.
Fine. Thunder it is.
We just don't want you to have what you want.
Okay, fine.
We
You
don't
guys
want
give me
it.
a fucking alias. What do you want it to be?
I mean, Thunder Rock.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right, Thunder.
Thunder Rock.
Thunder and
We'll just
Dragon.
call you Pretty Bird. We'll just.
Oh, I like Pretty Bird.
That one. All right.
Dragon and Pretty Bird.
We can change them halfway through if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
You
again.
immediately
I
start
think
doing
we
that
can
old
be a
black
little bit
woman
more
act when
honest.
you smoking. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's been
No,
rough
yeah.
out
And
here.
I'll yeah. All right.
Like
Yeah.
your monologue just starts me. Like you can't even
Yeah.
stop it. It's just like it's been rough out here. Been marching.
All right. Pretty Bird. Are you cool with Dragon?
Yeah.
Is the eagle landed? All right. So we're here with Pretty Bird.
Pretty
and
Bird and Dragon.
The fucking the homies though. We're
Squad.
we're squatted up right now. So I guess
Yeah, I haven't seen you guys in a while.
I know. Yeah. How long have you been moved away? Like how long have you been?
Over a year now.
Damn.
I moved back. No, yeah, a year. Actually, probably today. I moved back mid-October.
Okay.
What do you miss most about North Carolina?
Yeah.
The weather. That's probably it, to be honest.
Is that it?
I forgot how shitty the food
You don't have
here
like
is.
I was about to say you ain't got like a cool like coffee spot.
There are people here. You're like, fuck everybody that existed here.
Yeah.
No, I
The
mean,
weather.
no, like, yeah. Well, the weather I miss a lot. The food here sucks. I totally forgot about that until I
What
tried.
do you mean, like every piece of food you've ever eaten, like
No, it's
like
just
the
like
cheese, the water?
It's like if
the...
you go to any other, even if you go to like a city or like even just a big, like, you know how everyone says Raleigh's a city, but if you go to other cities,
Yeah.
you can order past 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you can get, like, you know what I mean? Like, you, like, even the corner store, like, deli makes a pretty fucking good sandwich. Like, makes
Yeah.
a, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
it's like
feel
here,
that.
it's like, even like the nice places, you're like, well, don't get that. Or like, it's, you know.
If
like
you order
like
from
the
a
pit's
deli
like, kind
Yeah.
of
in the
like,
South, you are brave.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
It's like the same nigga working the
I guess I've
register
always
as working
lived
in
here,
the
so I
kitchen.
don't really.
like, honestly, like, go to any other city and like just try like the fucking corner store.
Yeah.
Like the hot dog, like, you know, the fucking hot dog stand is like
Yeah.
pretty. I mean, it's not the greatest, but like compared to here,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, I
pretty
can see
fucking
that.
good. But no, obviously the people. I miss the comedy scene here, to be honest.
Word.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like with the food too, it's just like.
I got people I miss. I'm in the comedy scene. You like, yeah, but the food is like it's got charm.
You're just really like revealing some shit to me. I'm like, have I just lived in this world of shitty food? I'm like, trying to imagine. I was like,
You're like, wait,
so like a burger just tastes straight up better. It just tastes
Well, like,
just on every level.
if you've never left here, you've never had good pizza and you've never had a good hoagie.
I've actually heard the pizza thing.
Yeah.
A hoagie, I mean, what is? I don't even know the ceiling on a hoagie. I'm like, you know.
Well, it's the bread. It's like like how they make it, like the spice, you know, like oil and vinegar. Like I feel like no one here knows what the fuck oil and vinegar is.
Like,
Yeah,
Jersey
personally,
Mike's.
I don't
Yeah.
even fuck with.
Like Jersey Mike's is like a sham because like that shit
Is
like
it?
implies that it's like a Jersey sandwich.
Their bread's so delicious. When I haven't had
It's
bread
like-
for a long time, I go to Jersey Mike's.
Yeah. No, like seriously, like you guys should just like go check it out.
Will you
You should go to
send
New
us-
York.
Fuck with it.
I mean, I'm down with anything food related.
Yeah, you were right about the Raleigh thing too, because it is such. I mean, it's like big city, but at the same time, like small town.
Yeah.
In the same like on the same corner, you'll just be like, "What the fuck? Why is there a cool happening bar and then just like a Walgreens that closed at 4 p.m.? Like
Yeah.
what?
Like you like
What the fuck?
you
Y'all are not
have-
even trying. Like
you have one of everything, but like the level of quality of everything is different. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Like
Yeah,
so,
that makes
like
sense.
like you're Raleigh's not a small town, you know. But it's definitely like not really a city.
Yeah, over the summer I spent 2 weeks in Atlanta, and I can't agree. It was just like anywhere you went, it was just like, oh, this place is packed. Anywhere you go, like with Raleigh and especially in Greensboro and Winston, like if you're somewhere and there's a lot of people and things are happening, you're probably at one of the 3 or 4 spots that are happening that night in the
Yeah.
city. You know what I mean? But Atlanta, it's just like so many people doing, so many black people doing everything. Like you're just navigating through like only
Like
black people.
what?
It's just.
Like walking the dog, playing tennis.
Like I went to like the Coca-Cola factory and like didn't see one white person working there. Like not in the front desk, not a manager. Like all it was just all black. I was just like, we could do this. Like, I was like, we don't like why we don't need anyone. I'm like never running the buses. Fucking, I saw a politician. He was black. You know what I mean? Like it's like everybody. It was nice.
Dude,
It
I
feels
think you need
good.
to get out of the South then.
Yeah.
It sounds like
Yeah.
you need to leave the South. I mean, I know Atlanta's south is more southern, but like you should come to like New York. You
That
should
shit would
come
be
to
lit.
like a place that isn't completely surrounded by racists.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah.
you're like, you know, where.
But see, in the South, the racism is so weird because I feel like up north, it's like I don't know. I feel like there's still racism, but it's more up front. But in the South, it'd
Yes.
be like, we're racist, but it's like, how you doing? Have a good day. Like it's still like,
Yeah, it's like you hear it.
like,
And the thing
they're
is,
still
like-
like fuck with, they'll work with you. You know what I mean?
To a white person, I'm freaking out, but to like another, like to Micah, he's like, yo, I hear what he said. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, how you doing, sir? I'm like, nah, that ain't no fucking real sir. That's a fake sir. That's a don't
Yeah.
steal sir.
Yeah,
That's it's one of them. Oh,
yeah.
you've been followed in a Walmart. You know what
I
I'm saying?
was
Like,
followed in a current drug. My roommate was this chick who looked like Paris Hilton, and she was a klepto. And her like whole demeanor would fucking change when as soon as she got to the store. I swear to God.
She'll hunch over?
And yes.
like a klepto.
Taking shit and no one's paying attention because they're watching me. Like, granted, I'm like stoned or like I could have taken a shower.
You're
or
knocking
something.
shit over, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an episode of Smart Guy.
Yeah. Literally, I'm just like, yeah. They're watching me be like, oh my God, she's stealing all of your shit. Like,
Oh, I thought it was with you, but I was with another homie of mine, just like a black dude. We went into this like, it's like on some like positive racist shit. Like we went by this like Chinese food market and we were like, let's go in there and look at their culture. You know what I mean? Like we were like trying to experience their lifestyle. Like let's just go look, see what they got
at
in
the
there.
market.
Yeah, and it was like they had food and stuff, but they had the whole section full of like this dope ass pottery. It was like, and they had like this restaurant or whatever, and it's like we were in the food section, the restaurant's over there, and then in between is like the pottery area. And the moment we stepped into the pottery area, the dude left the restaurant who was running it and came back and then stood 10 feet away and like looked at us. And we were like, okay.
Amazing.
But he didn't say anything, but he's like kind of trying to pretend like he's looking at other stuff, but he's like locking eyes like with us. So we'd walk to another aisle and he would move every step. He would stay 10 feet away and was just like, look, and we couldn't be like, can we help you? Like, can I help you? It was, ugh.
okay, you know.
But he didn't even give a fuck. He was trying, he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm being racist. I think you're about to steal
But
something.
think about
Like,
that shit. Like that's like a on like if you have white privilege, like Asian privilege is to be outwardly racist and nobody really address that shit. Like
yeah,
nobody's like,
because we're on his turf. We're in
everybody's just
China.
like-
We're in China.
it's just like yo, like he's racist. Everybody's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like nobody says
like-
nothing about it.
But that's because like Asians are racist towards everyone. Like they're
Yeah.
racist towards other
Other
Asians.
Asians.
Yes.
My mom,
Yes.
swear to God, my mom has never tried any other Asian food besides Chinese food.
shitting
we had
me?
to trick her into eating sushi, and she still only eats California rolls. She's never had like pho. She's never had like any of that, and she refuses. She talks all the shit on it. And my mom's like the
That's
least
terrible.
racist like family member. But like they're hard of Asians.
They're gonna say least racist person, or like
Not
in my
racist.
family, and the bar is so high, but she's still.
No, like it's a weird racism. It's when you hate everyone equally, you kind of don't hate anyone at all.
So
Does that make
Dragon,
sense?
It's not hate.
So
yeah.
Dragon,
Yeah.
you're half what and half what?
I'm half Chinese, half white.
Dragon's half Chinese, half white. This is a very confusing podcast.
As actually, it's good that we called you Dragon.
Episode of Westworld.
Good that we called you Dragon.
This is
yeah.
crazy. Oh, is that racist to call Dragon? Oh my god.
I said it was racist, and no one.
We didn't really give you time of the day because we hate both parts of you equally. You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
like it's whatever.
What's crazy, but it's funny you even talk about Asian privilege. It's just like
To be racist.
it's like what you know. If white people wanted to like take a page out of the book, like something they could learn to like navigate through, like just own up to it and be confident about it. Then it's like, you know, we
Beautiful.
called
Yeah.
your bluff. You know what I mean? It's just like, well, I guess you are racist, and it's like now we're just dealing with it. It's not like you know what I mean. Like it's not like it's not the end of the story. It's like now it's just you're gonna follow me around the store, and I'm not gonna steal anything. I'm not going. I mean, you're looking at me, and I wasn't going to, but yeah, maybe I would. Who knows what?
But I guess my point is that like that Asian dude was gonna do that if you walked in any other race than his specific Asianness.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like if Vietnamese people walked in, he was gonna be like,
But it was like he had a-
he'd probably actually call them out because he's assuming like he at least like subtly was like, I'm
Yeah.
assuming you're gonna steal.
And
like,
he even had like an air. It wasn't even like a still thing in the air about it. He had this air like y'all don't even know. Y'all know shit about this pottery. Like y'all know nothing. But y'all can't afford this pottery. Like he was talking shit in his mind, but in a
I
different
don't even take
language.
cash for this pottery.
Yeah, like y'all don't even.
Just farm animals, man.
This is all fake, anyways. This is all drug schemes. Y'all are trying to, you're laundering money right now. All right, hey, let's do stats. So, how old are you guys, and how long have you guys been involved with comedy?
Do I have to say my real name?
Pretty.
Hey, nah, pretty bird.
I'm not even using my real name.
You can say look, everything can be a lie. Everything can be a
Okay,
lie.
so I'm 24. I
Okay.
weigh 120 pounds.
Yeah.
That's not.
Um,
That's not necessary. That's not even necessary to lie about shit on the mic.
I am dressed
No dude's like, no, she sounds about 160.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah.
She got bass in her voice.
Her rib cage is getting pushed apart.
What freaky dudes listen to our podcast for like female weights?
It's $1.40 at least. That's $1.40 at least.
I hear it, man.
Bro,
You can't lie about this. I know this shit.
no nasal capacity could support such
so ridiculous.
so much lung strength. So yeah.
I hate
How long you been fucking with the comedy shit? How long you been fucking with the comedy shit? How long you been?
So probably I've been where I work for about since 2006, but I've
Okay.
also was kind of involved with like I would go to like the improv theater,
Okay.
and I would take some classes or whatever. So
Okay.
and I would go watch shows. So over 10 years, we'll call it that I've been
Okay,
around
word.
it constantly.
What about you, Dragon?
I started working at a comedy club in 2008, so 8 years.
Nice. Right when No Ceilings dropped. I relate everything to that mixtape by Lil Wayne. I don't know
It's
why.
so good. I heard the weedy weedy weed that song.
Hell yeah. Who's that dude that's in that song with him?
Bobby Valentino.
Honestly, I don't like when he comes in. I'm just like, you're fucking this up.
Remember you talked about how like the South just like takes any kind of cult, like any kind of trash and just like make it hot for a little bit
Yeah.
to keep it afloat. My high school was like that. So when he came out, everybody was like going crazy over him.
Yeah.
This girl paid like $300 to try and get on the tour bus.
He's from here?
Not from here, but he came around or something like that.
Oh.
$300. She was like 16. I was like, nothing's gonna happen. You're gonna get kicked off the bus. Like, yeah, obviously 16. Like,
Yeah. This fucking. I like how. By the way, I like how you dodged how old you were. That was a smooth move. You're like, oh yeah, the comedy show, okay. Oh yeah. Perfect. So another thing we always ask our guests, like, when was the first time, like, growing up, like, that you ever really started experiencing like anything funny? Like, was it a funny show, like, or a relative, or what have you?
It was my granddad Bob. And
Is that a fake name?
No,
Okay.
that's his real. It's Robert. It's short
Okay.
for Robert. And he would always like. I later learned once I got older because we were like, Grandpa's crazy. He just said the craziest shit. Like he would call us like, he was like, step. Like, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Once we got older, we realized that he was just getting totally fucking stoned, like out of his fucking mind, and we were just like, "That's my grandpa." And he's just high, scatting at us. Yeah.
Little children. I'm like, I can do whatever to these kids, and they're just,
We're like, yay! Like, just anything.
I think being an old black person is probably the most fun shit in the world.
I'm
Because you can
just-
do literally, like, black people can do whatever they want to right now. And old people got, like, certain privileges that we ain't got. But if you, like, combine the two, you're like, I can do whatever. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Take any
That's
drug I
especially
want.
if you look old enough, it's like we're like questioning like, man, what's he been through? You're like, I can't disrespect this man in any way. You know what I mean? Like, old black man, you can't step on his toes. I feel like.
Nothing. It's like, I seen shit.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah.
I seen some shit.
I've been in your shoes. You know what I mean? He's always.
You don't respect it. Respect
Yeah.
what? Shut up.
Yeah. Always talking about his elders. Yeah, but what about you? What was the first funny thing in your life?
I don't know, Comedy Central. I used to just watch Comedy Central. Like, I didn't watch anything else or listen to anything. I don't know. I became like a really big comedy nerd when I was like 12.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watching like the Comedy Central Presents or.
Yeah, like I just remember there was like a contest they did of like a countdown of the funniest in like, I don't even know what year. And I remember Dane Cook got second. And I remember being like, that's when like Dane Cook, it was like Harmful Swallowed, so he was like the shit. And I remember like being fucking livid because I think at the time like Paul F. Tompkins won.
Yeah.
But no one knew who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I remember like, I don't know, having like really big like, it's like being not emotional, but like being like angry about it. You know what I mean?
the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, like losing my shit.
This dude just got robbed.
How fresh was his suit? Because I know he wore a suit.
What, Paul F. Tompkins?
Yeah.
I just remember there was a giant bear behind him. There was
I
like
remember his suits are always fresh.
I don't remember his suit, but I just remember there was a giant bear and he never referenced it. But it was like, looking back, it's like it was a very Paul F. Tompkins thing. I think it could have been him or Jimmy Carr. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I'm just seeing the tie.
I just remember like he's like it was a vaguely fat dude.
A vaguely fat.
Wait, what is? Let's break that down real quick. Vaguely fat. Like what number is that?
Like if you
that's
catch
like-
him.
Like he's like, he's obviously not in shape, but he's not fat. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, he's
like,
not debilitated.
Like what Paul F.
210,
Tompkins looks
like,
like. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Sloppy
he's like
210?
a
Yeah.
he's like a big dude, but he's not.
Yeah. Like he ran like, a month ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was trying to get in shape.
Yeah. It's like he's going back and forth.
All right. Okay.
That's pretty,
All right. I just need to know. Like vaguely fat.
Yeah. When was the first time you guys ever saw stand up live?
Dimitri Martin.
What?
I don't know when.
I was at the Idiot Box. First time? Wow, that's cool.
I have no clue. Like, I can't think of a time like doing it before, like 2006. Like I
Before
think
you
it
started
was.
working?
Yeah, I don't think I even went to. Besides improv, like no one
Yeah.
had ever done the stand up thing. Like I very much watched stand up at home, or like my granddad was a huge fan or whatever.
Yeah.
I secretly suspect that like he wants to be a stand up comic type of thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll call it then. I wouldn't be able to tell you who it was.
Yeah.
It probably was, like, open mic, though, honestly, because they
Okay.
would bring you in to train on,
Yeah.
like, a really slow night
Yeah.
or a slower night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was, like, a local show.
Okay. That's cool, though. Where did you see Dimitri Martin?
The TLA. My parents got me tickets.
What's
He
the
was-
TLA?
Oh, sorry. It's a theater in Philly. It was like
Okay. And that's where you're from originally?
more or less.
Okay.
It's like you calling Raleigh your home, like when you're out somewhere. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Outside of
yeah.
North Carolina.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're just like, because it's the biggest city that's
yeah,
close
that
to you.
makes sense. But you're really like from Fayetteville.
Exactly.
You don't ever want to tell anyone that ever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
were
just
like,
easier. It's
Nah,
just easier.
right.
to
Unless
say.
you're J. Cole, like nobody.
Or Charlotte. Raleigh or Charlotte.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like, I lived like an hour outside of Philly.
Gotcha.
that's cool. So, how'd you guys get your jobs at the club? Like, what happened for you when you started work there?
I hated working at this Mexican restaurant. It was supposed to be
Be
like.
specific. Why?
Just scoot past that shit.
Wait, no. What's the question?
What happened for you to start working at the club? But I want
I
to hear
turned an
about this.
application and wait. Is that
Like what? Why did you start working there? Were you like, I specifically want to work at a comedy club?
Oh,
Were you know
yeah,
what I mean? Like,
someone
what?
planted that seed. I had a friend whose brother worked at the club. He was a bartender, and he was like, you should go to the comedy club. You would love it. And because I was bitching about the Mexican restaurant that I worked at. Everyone did cocaine all the time.
Like at the job interview or like?
Yeah, no, they were all on cocaine all the time. Like, I had no idea. Like,
You
I
have
was
seen
like,
them do it?
Yes, in the bathroom.
You're like, bro, what was that?
Yeah, no, like everyone was all. I've never been around so much cocaine use, and it was just like at work, which I worked at like 6 days a week or whatever after I would leave classes, and I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of this situation.
Okay, real quick. Okay, how soon after you realized that people were doing cocaine, they knew that they were doing cocaine, how soon after that did they offer you cocaine?
Yeah.
Like, how fast? Like,
Was
hey,
it
you
the
want
same?
some
Like,
of it?
hey, you want? Like,
Yeah, like it wasn't very long. Like, cause we would go to like this other Mexican restaurant across the street
Yeah,
to
start talking
drink
shit.
afterwards. Yeah, like not at the place that we worked, and
man.
they were just like obviously doing it. Not like some old lady named Shannon or Sharon or something loved cocaine so much. She was so out of place to be hanging out. Like I'm maybe we'll call it 21. I'm 21 years old, and she cried at the bar because she wanted to do more cocaine. They stopped giving her the cocaine.
Wow.
And she kept being like, I'm leaving. Somebody was like, I'm not kidding.
That's super slick.
So I
Sure.
left. Like, I was like, I got to find any and everything. And, like, Chili's didn't hire me. What's
Missed
the...
out.
Olive
Chili's.
Garden didn't hire me. They're the only place that fucking hired me.
The OG
Yeah.
fucking missed out
Dang.
on Pretty Bird.
That's like the dopest reason to leave a job, though. You're like, my old job, listen, I'm responsible as fuck. Don't do cocaine like crazy.
But what's so crazy
I
is
did
like,
cocaine with
and they're
them,
like,
but, like...
that's such dude, that is such a good front though. Like all these Mexican waiters are gonna be like, they'll never expect us all on cocaine right
Not
now.
all of us.
Well, I just imagine their pictures like, hey, yo, Brandy, wanna do your tables extra fast? What's up? Okay, what's up?
Trying to get hella tips.
Yeah.
You trying to charismatic as fuck.
Yeah.
You trying to learn Spanish instantly. We'll teach you keywords. We'll teach you keywords.
Checkpoints. Just checkpoints. Move your mouth. Just keep going. Don't make too much eye contact. Get in, get out.
Good God.
That's hilarious.
You ever done Cocaine Dragon?
I don't know. I'm gonna say no.
That's
That
a
sounds
gangster
like a
ass
yes.
answer. That's just, I don't even know. There's so much shit.
I'm gonna say like a solid maybe. No.
I got 90% no. I like that.
Sometimes we do things that you don't remember, but it's like,
Whatever.
What did it?
I probably did something.
Yeah.
I like
Or-
don't know. Like what did we do in Nashville? I don't remember.
Oh, that was,
No. That was okay.
oh, that was.
The legal version.
Wait, what? How you mix up? How is it either Adderall or mushrooms? Like it has to be.
They were both in the room.
God damn, where y'all partying at, man? I'm trying to get there.
Nashville.
Oh yeah, but no, she crushed up like blue shit. Like I didn't.
Well, it was
Y'all
like
asking
falling apart
questions
in
or
my
y'all not-
car.
Why this taking two of y'all to piece together? Like, now was it Tuesday or Wednesday? That's because it's important.
Do I have short hair?
I think I weighed like 115. I don't know. Like,
That's actually pretty close to what happens. We're in the room with each other.
Brady is
like-
the funnest for like we ended up like not even going out that night. I think I just played Tin Man on repeat and just watched
Oh my
Randy dance in the room. I have that on video somewhere, I think. But like
It's
that was
pretty
a
funny.
weird. I don't remember. We drank a lot. That was like a blurry. Like the most random things happened that it makes me like question the timeline and like the reality of it. If that
Yeah,
makes sense. Like
that
you ever
makes
be like,
sense.
well, that can't be fucking true.
Yeah.
How did I
didn't
get
have a belt
there?
on at that
Yeah,
point.
like it's
Yeah.
like
No, I took the belt off and swing it. That happened then.
like
yeah.
is it like there was I'm sorry I'm going into that night, but like was that the same time all those fucking people just showed up in the apartment? That was the same day,
And
right?
you guys put the chairs up against the door. That did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Someone like led a party back to the condos that we were staying at.
Compromised.
And like one of our friends opened the door and people saw our doors open and like flooded in. Like
That's the worst way to start a story. Somebody led some people to my house.
No idea what was about to happen.
Hey, you just chilling. You don't even watch TV. Somebody brought some people here.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of people. The conditions were not made for like if we were just chilling like this and then 40 people walked in and filled up your whole
nigga.
Yeah, JP.
Who's trying to get stabbed first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't handle If I got people over and somebody knocks my door that's not invited, lose my shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're fucking up the order that's set for the night.
Brandy hid in the closet. Like
You
we
hid
tried
in the closet?
We tried to
Like, I'm
barricade the door. Like. And then it was real awkward.
Crazy.
Y'all on mushrooms?
Yes.
And Adderall.
Yeah.
And tequila and
Revan made us take shots.
And
out
what
of
was
these
going? No,
bowls.
this is fascinating. What's going on in y'all's personal lives at this moment to make y'all do all this stuff
Yeah.
this night? Like, I don't give a fuck.
I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, and that's just like any
all
other
it
day
takes?
for me.
Pretty birds tank.
I can respect that.
I'm Frank the Tank.
I can respect that though. It's time to get down. It's time to get down.
Right. Sometimes you just gotta do it.
I would say like if you found any comedy club GM, they are going the hardest, like more than anyone.
You think
like,
so?
Yeah, because if you think about all the comics, they tend like you're partying with someone at least once a month in a way that you're like, I can't believe this is fucking
happened.
Yep.
And like there's also that our jobs suck. So.
It's stressful. So like, what do you want to do when like you've had a really long fucking day? Have a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guarantee you go to any like actual comedy club and like fucking like go like toe to toe with a GM, you will fucking die. Like,
those fucking season.
I like that challenge though.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I can fuck somebody.
I have a mountain.
If I can start drinking like I used to, I can get back in there.
Sometimes you gotta like train yourself though. Like you have
guys
to
hold this
prepare.
So tight. I like can't hold it.
Sorry. I got you though. How'd you start working at the club?
Brad Williams was on TV, and I Googled where
Short nigga?
Yeah. And I
That's my
Googled
dude.
where he was performing, and then I found out that there was a comedy club around the corner from my school.
Do you know how he got started in comedy?
No,
I heard him talking about it on a podcast. It's such a great. He was at a Carlos Mencia show, and he was like, and I guess Carlos was doing the thing like, anyone want to tell any jokes? I guess I'm gonna steal whatever. Anyone want to like tell any jokes out of the crowd or whatever? And he was like, yeah, I'll come. Or he started like ripping on him, like, you know, because he's like a short person or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I'll get up there. And he gave him like 5 minutes or whatever up there, and he like did pretty well. It was like first time ever on stage, and then it was like, dude, if you work on this, I'll let you open for me. And then they, you know, he let him open for him once he like actually started doing comedy.
That's crazy.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
Because then he was like, because he was on, I think he was on Joe Rogan's podcast talking about it, about how like gave him a car, all kinds of shit. Cool.
Dragon, didn't you see Patrice once?
Yeah. Several times.
Didn't like one weekend he said he did like 5 or 6 shows. It was like a different hour each show or something like that.
He did 2 of the funniest things I've ever seen. Is that he was doing his like regular set, and then like so he like performed that Thursday, and then he walked in. I don't remember if it was Friday or Saturday, but like he was just, you could tell he was like pissed, like just weird, like, you know what I mean, like moodier than normal.
Yeah.
And he threw out his entire set, and he just talked about, he had went and saw the Planet of the Apes movie.
Yeah.
The one with
the hot guy.
Yeah, from
Intelligent.
Mark.
No, the one newer than that with what's his name, the fucking Pineapple Express dude.
Oh, James
Seth Rogen.
Franco.
Yeah.
Franco.
Oh, it's
Oh my god, he
First name basis. Oh, James.
James.
You fuck with him?
I fucked with him.
I fucked with him, but then did you see that 2040 that JFK thing?
Oh, I didn't see the JFK thing. I thought you were, but did you see 127 hours? What were you about
No,
to say?
I
72
didn't.
hours.
But when I saw the JFK thing, I was like, yo, you are phoning this in, bro. Like, how much are you getting paid? Like, I'm seeing that, like, where it's like he doesn't believe in himself. He's just like, No, she did not. It's just like, I'm like literally watching it like, bro, that was your moment. Like, you don't even give a fuck about anyone that watches this right now. Like, I'm really watching him not give a shit about me. And then some things he's back in it, but at some point I'm like, you fucked up? You fucked up right now?
Like, I can tell how they shot this. Like, you got good days and you got bad days.
Yeah,
man. Like,
you pneumonia? Like, out of it.
Yeah, but he seems like. I don't think I would like James Franco if I met him in real life. He just seems like a purely ditzy stoner, like
I think
kind
I
of
would
creep
love
dude.
him. I feel like let me share my high key.
He like got caught flirting with a 13-year-old, and it's like, yeah, of course he
How?
would on fucking like Instagram.
Is that flirting now?
Did he know?
Well, it was like he was like, come up
is
to my
it
room.
real?
No! Are you serious?
I'm dead
James
serious.
Franco was
He got-
it verified?
Yes.
Was the account verified?
Yeah, he had to go and like apologize for it.
You shitting me?
Yeah, he straight up was
Well,
like, she was like, I'm whatever, I'm
13,
13, and he's like, whatever, here's my room number. Like it was like,
What did he
This
want
is a
her
strong
to do?
defense for somebody that she said was flirting with a 13-year-old girl. Dude,
What was her name?
I was thinking about this the other day. Like, what I love about black women is the same thing I hate. They won't give up. They never give up. I love James Franco. He never did that shit. Here are the pictures. No, that wasn't his account.
That's the wrong angle.
It
That's the
wasn't
doctor photo.
He didn't have his phone then. I went to the phone then. He didn't have his phone then.
Yeah.
It was somebody else, clearly.
He was on tour in the UK at that point.
That was
You see her 27 hours? That's all shit. They got nothing to do with the fucking kid. That was an amazing movie.
Maybe he was dealing with that shit while he was filming that JFK shit. He was like, man, this 13-year-old's about to fuck me up.
Probably.
Can't give him time, but he's live. I'm gonna shoot about JFK. I don't give a fuck who shot this dude. About to get on his lawyers. Oh, shit. I didn't know Instagram was flirting now. I didn't know. All right, so, but Patrice was going in about playing the
stay on point.
I'm trying
He
to
does.
carve a sword.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was the funniest fucking thing of my life. Cause I just imagine like he just saw this movie, so like there's like he's kind of also processing it on stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is a stream of consciousness that's coming through, and it's like,
Yeah.
and he breaks down the entire.
I can already imagine how funny this is.
And like,
Think
just
about
and
it.
he's like, "Are you fucking kidding?" Like he's like, "You're telling me these aren't black people?" Like, and he's like, talking like, and like just
Yeah.
like making fun of like James Franco and like
Shit.
and like it was like, cause then there's like he calls one of them like he's like the Malcolm X motherfucker. Like remember one of them? He's, like he straight up is like Caesar's definitely Martin Luther King. Like it's,
Yeah.
Yo, that's
and
some
it's
real
like
shit.
I never saw the movie, but it sounds like it like
You
some
never
of the
seen
things.
it?
No, I've never seen it.
That is some racist shit. Cause you got one monkey who's just like, no, let's fuck him up. The other one's like, no, we can talk to him. We can communicate.
Yeah.
And then you got like the big fat advisor orangutan who's just like he's Gandhi. He's like trying to do peace between both of them.
Yeah.
It's black people though in a little cage.
You know
Yeah.
what's
White
funny?
dudes in lab coats just poking you with sticks.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You know what's so funny? Like, he's so funny that he's dead right now and still crushing. Like, she's mentioning what he said. Like, he's still in his death, like, y'all, that was you. He's still crushing, like, from the grave. God, that is amazing. You
Crushing
died.
through
It's
death.
like, yeah, they're going to carry on that fucking Planet of the Apes.
But everybody here that still loves Patrice. I mean, I listen to
Yeah.
all the black. You listen to Black Phillip show yet?
Yeah,
All
I
of it.
listened to the first episode.
Dude, in the 13 episodes, bro, he writes his whole hours.
That's cool.
It's crazy, man. To be that smart, that fucking funny. I think he's sometimes thinking like, if I gain that much weight, maybe like a certain point it'll unlock.
Wait, you think his
Yeah.
fatness is the
Yeah,
reason?
it's stupid. I'm like, tired of weight and how funny it is. I'm like, yo, if I 100 more pounds, maybe I don't know. Can I come back from that? Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not coming back from this.
I don't think that was like the key. Like, I don't think he was eating burgers like, this is how I'm gonna get these punchlines.
I know, but it's just like in my brain, I'm stupid and just thinking like, what's an easy way to get funny?
Not logical. What is like this weird?
How many
data?
big chickens can I eat until I feel hilarious? About Ralphie May and all them. I was like, yo, maybe Cedric.
Bruce.
Bruce. I'm like, yo, man.
Yeah, but those are like people who've been like big their whole lives.
Lavelle?
Like you can tell like that's like how they got funny.
Yeah.
It's like a defense mechanism. Like
Yeah,
that is
you're
like
right. Talking to people now, I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But like, how long? I'm like, maybe, man. Maybe it's a point, maybe. I don't know.
Man, you really be. I know you.
Start wearing pinky rings.
I know that this isn't a
Oh
joke.
my god.
I know that this isn't a joke. Like I know you've legit thought about this.
100%. First time I said it out loud right now.
please don't do that.
Yeah.
I like kind of want to see you go there. but
It's legit like angel and devil. It's just like, yeah, I mean, everything's pretty cool. Fuck that bitch. Fuck them shoes. Fuck that busted ass car. Fuck them 2 abortions you had that nobody know about. I know about them. Oh my god, I love it. Oh man,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Oh. Okay. It's funny that you bring that up.
Did it hurt when you got your eyebrows done, pretty bird?
it did.
I'm like, y'all can tell where it's like, I can tell where they made it beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
Oh yeah, you can tell. Like, and I'm glad that you can tell because that's the only reason
That's what.
why.
Yeah. That's what you
I
pay
go.
for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls always ask me if I
But
get.
you
did the
Are you
Asian
being
person,
sarcastic?
did the Asian person do them, or was
No,
it?
she was a white girl.
Oh snap!
You can trust that.
I did because it was the European wax center.
Like she had an accent.
No, she well yeah, she was like, so we're gonna take a little bit off here. Are you okay with that? I'm like, obviously. Like, okay. That's why exactly.
Girls always think I get my eyebrows done. It's like, why would I have that much time? So like, I need to go get my
And
eyebrows
extra
done.
money.
Yeah. What disposable income you think I got? I ain't selling weed. What do you accuse me of? What is this?
You know you make enough to get your eyebrows done.
I make enough to maybe get my foot massage.
Do
feel
people
like-
just? Oh, they do have just like foot
Foot
massaging
massage,
places.
yeah.
There's one over by the club.
Yo, y'all need to go to the mall over here in Greensboro, 4 Seasons. There's like a massage parlor. The lights are never on,
Tight.
but it's just like 5 Asian people like in the front waiting to take somebody to the back. It's been there for years. It's been there since I've been here in 2010.
Yeah.
And like they just sit there and wait. And like sometimes somebody will get like the $45 massage, and they'll be in the front like, yo, we're legit. But then like you'll sometimes see people like they pay like, hey, $200, and then they'll like go to the back.
Are you serious?
I'm so
like,
serious.
Like a rub and tug?
Oh
I
my
mean, I guess.
It's
You implied it all the way until that moment, and then you're like, baby, you said it.
I don't know. Does rub and tug mean that? I don't know the terminology. I was just like, I don't agree to nothing.
You just put
Commitment issues.
push her off the edge. Like yeah. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Oh, do you mean that? Oh, I don't know.
I don't want to incriminate shit on them. I'm like, yeah, whatever they do. They've been there for years. I hope they get more customers.
Whatever Dragon was
and more
talking
money
about,
and
they might
shit.
be doing whatever Dragon was saying. That's funny. What's
Are you afraid of incriminating them?
Wait, can I talk on my podcast? Can I talk on my podcast? Listen, hear me out. I've said this before. I'm a little bit racist. My racism comes out in irrational fear. Triads and Yakuza. That's what I think every time. I'm like, yo, this got to be some front type shit for like whatever they doing.
Yeah.
And I mean, it might not be. It probably isn't.
What's
But
weird is like we see signs, but like we don't even like do anything about it. It's like, why does every Chinese restaurant have the same pictures? Why is it? But why though?
It's
Like
like-
we notice it, but is that not alarming to everyone? You know what I mean? Is
it's
that
like
not
you're
weird?
playing a video game, and you're just like, yo, everything's really it's the same stuff.
Yeah.
It's just if you look at the small images, like it was the same thing.
Yeah, y'all have never met each other though. Like why? Is
Every level is something different. It's the same thing.
Can I tell you something? I actually agree with that conspiracy.
fuck yeah.
Dude, why, like, all takeout food is exactly the same, like, made down to, like you're
Same box.
General,
man.
like,
There's
General
like a-
Tso's chicken, like, there's shit that I'm like, that is not, if you go, like, to, like, Chinatown,
Yeah.
and you order General Tso's chicken in, like, 3 different places, you're gonna get 3 different flavors.
Yeah.
They're gonna look, but, like, you ever, like,
So
every...
someone taught all of these people.
No, I think
to make
I think they
shoes?
buy all from the same company.
I think I feel
Like,
like it's like a
like,
program.
but everything, yeah, like, but like the same, but like the pictures are the exact same. Like everything is like it's like McDonald's,
Like,
Yeah.
they'll
but they're
set
just
you
different
up.
titles.
and-
like there's something very.
And check the names. First off, check the font of the
menus are the
store.
same. The menus legit are the same. I'm like, y'all all got the same deal.
But yeah, it's like the same letters above each one, same font, and it's like just like the keywords like faux king, or king faux, or emperor something, emperor's chicken or whatever. Like it's just.
Maybe that's what they teach people. There's somewhere that they're teaching them that.
You know what I think it is?
Here.
I feel like it's a thing. Like if you're
like,
in China, I feel like it's like I don't know. If it's like I feel like the government. This is me completely making this up. I feel like the government's like, yo, you pay us this much. You say you got your wife, your family, and one more person. We will ship you out here to America. You run the store for 45 years, and you can live in America and do American shit. And they're like, yeah, fuck China, and they're like, let's just do this.
But
But that's an entire guess. You have no.
I just feel like it has to be some type of.
I just feel like there's no basis.
Yes, there's no basis,
for this claim you're making.
The basis is that there has to be some type of setup program that is issuing this. Like the company has to be like, these are employees of at some point, some level. This is a pyramid. There's someone at the top that is making this happen for this group of people.
And I keep thinking about like when you get takeout, like Chinese takeout, whatever. Like how good it is, like. Paired on like how late it is and how like fucked up you are.
Yeah,
like that's a target market that they hit hard as fuck.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo, to somebody just pumping like this good ass government sugar and salt food to these people, and it's like, yeah, fucking give it to them.
But really, okay.
I think the answer. This is my conspiracy ness is that I think it's a different. Like I think it's not Asians that are at the top.
Yeah.
Like
God, like aliens.
There's always a white dude.
Why did you go to aliens?
I don't know. Like,
we said white.
Those unspoken white men are fucking terrible between me and my shit. That's like,
I'm with you. There's a white dude with a
and then you said it, and she was like aliens. And I was like, wait, we lost somebody somewhere.
It's like, are white people aliens though? Are
white people could be aliens.
Fortune cookies were like created by a Jewish guy. You know what I mean? Like it's not a like I just don't.
I didn't know that shit till right now. Also real shit.
You mean to
Fortune
tell me
cookies aren't that in particular is something that was created by a man who was Jewish, and then now it's just a thing.
So nasty.
So you mean to tell me a Jewish person came up with something to give away for free? That's what you're telling me. And then talked with the Chinese.
No.
All of this happened, and not about like some accountant money.
How hilarious that conversation!
I'm saying the origins of it is not Chinese.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like that's something that all those places adopt.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a purely Americanized. You know, it's like I don't know, it's like fucking cheese dip for Mexicans. Like that's not something.
Queso.
You know,
I fuck with you so hard. On some real, like on person to person type shit, I fuck with you hard as hell.
You're just like picking up the words like, yes, queso dip. I recognize with that one.
Like out of all the stuff he said, you're like, oh, queso.
Yeah.
If the words are coming in like Guitar Hero, you're like, all right, breathe, all right, I'm from those.
Boom. Okay, I'm fucking this conversation up.
Yeah, I fuck with those. Hey, but you know what I was thinking? You know what this company is missing with their whole plan? Like, we'll send them the money, we'll send them the chicken, all the rice, all the bullshit, you know, the menus. They don't have any type of, like, customer service, like, rep that's, like, going around and making sure that, like, quality's up. Like, if I were to give them a fall, like, if y'all would have some type of customer service, like, representative.
It's genius. Because it's different names. You have no idea. Like,
but
true.
I would say it's genius because if somebody said, yo, they were rude to me, like, yo, it's authentic. And they're like, fuck. That was authentic as shit.
Really.
I thought he really didn't like me.
Yeah.
That's genius, though.
This chicken was hot because of hate. He heated us up with his hate.
Yeah, we might have broke it down. The government, is it the government really? Or just a white man?
The lizard people. The lizard people.
The lizard people?
The people at the top. The aliens.
Yes.
It's all just one big thing.
Yes, the aliens.
Yes.
These are them aliens.
Yeah, she's like, I told you. She was like, I was 30 steps ahead of y'all the whole time. I knew I was going to get the fucking list of people.
Oh, I already recorded this podcast.
I got all the answers. I know how this ends.
I'm pretty bird, baby.
A pretty bird, baby.
Okay, what's the hardest you've seen someone crush?
Oh, snap.
Like, stands out in your mind, you were like, holy shit.
Live?
Yeah. Okay.
Ryan
All right,
Higgins
yeah,
top
let me-
foot. Yo, I watched the whole staff stop working. Everybody stopped working and watched what this nigga was doing. Couldn't breathe, man. Lost my seat.
I'm gonna sound like a comedy snob.
Okay, that's fine. You're using a fake name, so.
Yeah, no, I just Greg Giraldo for sure, but
Hell yeah.
I don't know, certain like there's certain performances that just stand out in my mind. John Doerr did one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen. Patrice O'Neal.
Okay.
JB, I always is my favorite story.
JB Smooth?
JB Smooth.
Was he at the club last weekend?
I don't know. Maybe I don't remember.
I think so.
The calendars
Oh, he
run
was.
together. JB Smooth has, in my mind, I've seen the worst set I've ever seen in my entire life was JB Smooth, and one of the funniest sets I've ever seen, and it was the exact same set, just a year apart from each other. Like, he had, like, grown and, like, fixed, like, I'm telling you, like, it was awful the first time I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we made fun of it, of how, like, that was the worst shit.
Why, it was like Waves performing it, or wasn't just...
It was just, like, it was just dumb. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything he said was dumb, and it was retarded. Like, it was just, like, I don't... Like, when we were making fun of it, it's like, it sounded retarded. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
there's
it's not cohesive.
Yeah, like, there's no joke. He's just saying weird things, and then he came back a year later... Same fucking jokes, and he like had figured out the timing.
Yeah.
And and it was the funniest fucking like. Have you ever seen any of his shows?
I haven't now, but I know of him.
It talks about like I don't know, like hot dog, like New York City hot dogs, and like it's just I would never give it justice. It's like go watch one of his specials and realize like the timing that he like take that joke and like just say what he says.
Yeah.
Say it monotone, and you're like that is the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
Like that makes
But but his performance and the way he does it.
Like it doesn't even make sense what he just said. Like
That's crazy. That it would take
I
like
seen
a
him do
year.
a little something one time, like somebody like a boot joke or like a
Oh, he
Or
used
like
to wear
a-
Spurs.
yeah something like that,
Yes.
like a Spurs joke, something like that. Like he's at the club and then like shows the girl the
Yeah,
spur.
he would dance around for like a really uncomfortable amount of time. I've seen him do it for like just clinking his boots and his Spurs.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's
Like,
all I
when
got.
he's like if he's off a little bit, it's just bizarre.
It
is.
Like it's really like you're like I don't know what the fuck I'm watching.
Yeah.
But sometimes but when he's on, it's unbelievably funny.
See, but that's like next level, and like if you were to consider this art, because like I can't even imagine doing a joke where there's like this one mysterious variable, whether or not it'll even make sense. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like if this doesn't go perfectly, like I'm just gonna be nonsensical the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
Normally
I
it's
think
just like this joke is shitty, or it's not shitty. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
one or the other.
No, I don't know. I think like timing makes, you know what I mean, and like
Yeah.
and you know delivery makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. It's just that so like if you ever watch someone perform the same set 5 times in a row, like you see the difference of what jokes like seeing someone do the same set back to back and like bomb one show but like hit it the next. Like
Yeah.
you start to like see where like the littlest fucking
Yeah.
changes can like make or save a show. Like or
Yeah.
make, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like it's weird. Like I think you can like the same joke can be shitty and be the funniest fucking thing ever.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
But
And it's so weird, like going through like as you're like writing jokes, because like it's almost hard to like trust all the feedback you get. Like we know there's like a specific mic that we go to on Mondays that like if it does well there, that is no correlation to whether that's a good joke. Just
Yeah.
for whatever reason, the vibe, it's just like in that bar. It's not like the
They
people
want
are
to
dumb,
love you, man.
but they're just like it's like too like just hopped up on like just coming and enjoying it on Mondays. You know what I mean? To like get like real feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause you'll just do the joke on Monday, you'll do the same joke, you feel like you're into it, you're doing the same way. The next night, it's just like this has so many holes, but they'll kind of hype you
The
up.
holes were filled with
Yeah.
laughter last night.
Yeah. Because they were just you into it.
Yeah.
What about you? What's the hardest you've ever seen someone crush?
I've
Or
seen.
that you could think of.
Well, I've seen like a lot of people like, you know, you get standing ovations or whatever. But the hardest I've ever, so it was Sinbad. And it's ridiculous because I've seen so many different people and he wasn't even talking about anything, you guys. Like he was just like he had a conversation with the audience for like, we'll call it like almost 2 hours where they were just like, he was talking to people like in the audience or whatever. And then would just start riffing on this shit. And like people just bellied over, like really into it, like ugly laughter. Like people are like, damn. You know, ugly. Like you don't want to laugh so hard that you fucking look like this, but you are.
Yeah, you can't help it.
And he got so many like applause breaks, and it was like, I'm like, he's having a conversation. There's no way he planned to all of these people to just be doing this right now. Yeah, like it was crazy, and like I could have been doing more work, but I was like also like ugly laughing. If anyone's stopping me from getting my money, like, but it was crazy. But like people, it was weird because he's a nice guy too, but like his fans love him. Yeah, like people don't
super loyal fans.
It's super crazy, like. And he is so cool. I don't know, like
I'm a big Sinbad fan. I respect the shit out of that dude. He just, I don't know, he's got one of those personalities that's like...
He's so underrated.
Yeah, right. Definitely.
Like, I think people hate on him, but it's like, you have not seen him then. Yeah. Like, you hate an 80s, like, Jingle All the Way him, but like, him as a comic is... Like, people, like, look at me weird when I, like, gush over Sinbad. Like,
no, they do. They don't get it until you see it. Yeah. Like, it's like one of those that you have, like... There's, it doesn't matter.
But on the podcast with like Mark Maron, talk like Sinbad from out of his mouth, he was like, I tried comedy, crushed it, kept crushing it. I kept crushing. It was hard to crush it. It was hard to crush it back in the day because nobody knew you. I was talking payphone. I was crushing it when I was showing up. I was crushing it. And then I kept crushing it. And then one day it says like, "Hey, you want a bunch of money to crush it?" He was like, "Yeah, I crushed it." And
he was like, "I've never bombed." He was like, "I never bombed."
I bombed one time, but it wasn't really like a bomb. It was you know, but that's what it sounds like from him. Like I just crushed it until.
Because that's what people have said though. Kind of how you described it. Because when he was saying that, he was like, "I've never been like really in front of a crowd, and the people that were there right then weren't having like one of the greatest times they've ever had."
You know, I kind of believe that.
I totally believe it. You know what I mean? Especially how you described it.
Well, because he's like always on. You know what I mean? Like he's one of those people that like he's always kind of doing a performance. So like I can kind of see him just like rolling up on stage, being himself, and it just like charismatically worked. You know what I mean? Like it's like maybe his jokes were bad, but like you're still such a lovable person that you're like, I'm into this.
He plays trombone in a funk band right now.
Yeah, I've seen him play like.
This is good. I've heard the music. I was like, this is good.
There's another thing. Like, I'm also a masterclass musician. I also did that shit on the side. Yeah. While I wasn't crushing it.
He's playing college basketball and shit. It's all kinds of shit. It's like I don't know. He has like one of those lives. You're like You're a real person, like that can never be taken away from you.
Like one of them Jamie Foxx stories, man.
Yeah.
Like, I was a musician until I became a comedian, until I became an actor. I was like, all right. Like, you don't play it.
And I think he's also not a creep. Like, you know what I mean? He's like...
Save somebody's life.
Like, he's like a good guy.
Just ran up in the car, nigga.
So rare. Like, every other... every other... Like, they're all creeps. And, like... For as successful and, like, his clout, like, for him to not be, like...
You met him?
Huh?
You met him?
Sinbad?
No, Jamie Foxx.
Oh, no. I've never met Jamie Foxx.
Okay, I thought it was still...
Are we talking about... No, I'm sorry. I'm still talking about Sinbad.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, we moved on to Jamie Foxx.
No, Sinbad, not a creep. Got it.
But I was thinking, like, she made Jamie Foxx not talking about this?
I was telling you that way, too. Like, Jamie...
What the fuck is Jamie Foxx? Jesus. How in shape was he?
Yeah. How did he change your life so?
Really? Jamie Foxx is your dude like that?
Well, Jamie,
he's incredible in every way. It's like, we're not going to, like,
Oh, fair. I guess.
Denzel's my guy, but, like, Jamie Foxx is also impressive.
I mean, Jamie Foxx is truly a force of nature. I feel like I'm good.
Oh, that's fair. Yes, he had that. I forgot he sings too.
He sings like an angel.
He had a hit record at one point. Like.
he will pull up and do a hit record wherever.
Blame it on the wasn't that him?
On the T-Pain song.
Yeah.
T-Pain does 2 verses. Jamie Foxx comes in for a verse, and then T-Pain does a 3rd verse after that. That's an incredible song. I had my ringtone for the first 2.5 years of my college career. Dude, that song, it's like literally, It is amazing. It's like a piece of work. I love that song. Blame It on the Alcohol. It's beautiful.
I'm ashamed to say my song was Can't Believe It with T-Pain and Lil Wayne. My T-Pain.
Yeah.
I don't know why I went crazy, but I was like, I kept thinking, I was like, yo, I love Lil Wayne.
I love T-Wayne.
This is the thing. I was like, I'm a kid. I'm like, yo, you crazy. Because I love Lil Wayne. I love T-Pain. What these niggas did a track together?
Yeah.
And that shit came out, I blew up. I was like, I didn't know what Lil Wayne was saying.
I still want a T-Wayne album. A full T-Wayne album.
That would be amazing. They won't give it to us. The forces that be.
Yeah, he doesn't have his dreads anymore, but like that dreaded power still like comes together for something beautiful, I feel like.
I love my shit, though. I couldn't take it. I just couldn't take it. As a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Okay, you kind of mentioned earlier, you don't have to say who. What's the creepiest thing someone's done?
like a comment.
You mentioned so
Oh my
specifically.
god, we could make this could be a whole podcast on its own.
Like,
Just to watch y'all collectively freeze up.
Like, give me a scale, like, hey, how you doing, honey, to, like, sending flowers to your mom. Like, give me, like, where in this scale, like, where does the, you don't have to say who, but I'm just curious how insane does it get?
I mean, I'm trying to figure out ways to...
Yeah, get around saying it. You don't have to answer if you don't, if it's not going to work.
It's just, like, weird, like, maybe I'll just describe it. It's, like, weird things get said to you, weird positions, like, you, like, want to hang out, or, like, sometimes you get, like, put in a position where you have to hang out, and then it's, like, I don't know, comics are just, they give me sleazeball. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just, like, you can, like, all of a sudden find yourself in a situation where you're, like, where you're, like, this, like, you know what I mean? Where, like, I don't know, you can be running for the door a lot. Like, you know what I mean? And it could be, like, at work. I mean, and I guess that varies from, like, late at night to, like, oh, we're not even into the first show, and you just said that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's...
And you just, like, know what the weekend's going to be about now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, if you guys had wieners.
There's something funny is that I could always tell when a comic wasn't picking up, like, getting laid, because, like, that, at least for me, always happened later on in the weekend when, like, they were, like, striking out too many nights. Yeah. That, like, it was like, oh, hey. Like,
hey, what's up?
Yeah.
You see me out there. My jokes. Oh, another thing I was going to ask you guys. Because you guys work at a comedy club, when you just tell regular people, do they ask you to tell you a joke?
Yeah.
They
try to tell me jokes. Like, they start trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Everything's a fucking joke. Or, like, you can tell that one at the club or tell someone to use that joke. And it's like, I don't fucking know you. Like, you know, like, can you imagine having to have that conversation, like, a lot?
But I always say, like, my nephew's a comedian. He does, like, an open mic in his college. Do you know him? His name's, like, Eric.
Yeah.
It's, like
Eric?
You know, like, it's, like the level of, like, no one ever has, like, a conscious idea of, like, where comics are. They either think, like, everyone is famous, or no one is successful except for, like, Louis C.K. and Kevin Hart. Like, they're the only people who are doing anything. Everyone else is,
Louis
like,
C.K., Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy.
Everyone else is open micers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, oh, you should go see fucking Ted Alexander. He's awesome. They'll be like, you know what I mean? Like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'll just, nah, I'm good on that college improv group. I'm like, no, he's actually...
That shit's great. Like, so we tell somebody you do comedy, like, they either, like, love it and they're happy for you, or they're like, you're a scum. It's like, so you ain't got a job or nothing. Okay. I was like, I'm trying, nigga. Like, I don't know what you want.
Yeah. What do I do something already? What
the fuck is going on here?
What's the farthest?
We had questions.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what's the farthest you've seen someone travel, like in their like comedy career? Like, have you seen someone from open mic, like however long ago, and now it's like, whoa, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but Mike Kaplan's a good one. He was, like, still hanging around doing, like, guest spots and feature work when I was serving.
Yeah.
And then, like, he got on Last Comic Standing, and I'd say, like, he's a pretty...
Yeah.
In the comedy world, like, he's pretty recognizable. He
I know he is, yeah.
You know, I'd say like that's like someone like that where you kind of like they were briefly in the like open mic scene and then like kind of just hit all the right spots and got up there, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Pretty Bird's got nothing.
Pretty
No,
Bird.
I'm like thinking about it.
Yeah, maybe it's a weird question.
It's
Hey, send it back. Be like, hey, fucking.
No, yeah, you know a lot of people that like have been featuring at the club
Yeah,
and then like
I just
also
didn't-
now like headlines.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are those people, but I'm like,
But
I didn't know if it was
you gotta
someone
think
like-
that was hard to know when you met somebody because like we don't know when we really met.
Yeah.
Honestly, I know I mean it's kind of weird like that library thing. But
Yeah.
That's like movie type shit.
This
You
is a
know what
better
I'm saying?
segue
It's like-
question. How did you guys meet? I'd actually wanted to ask this earlier. How did you two meet?
Club.
yeah,
Yeah. Was there any like you just instantly homies or is it?
I think so.
There's no little bit of hatred. Like man, like y'all Goku and Vegeta, but then y'all like nah, we cool. Like
No, we actually had like a conspiracy talk like kind of day one.
We're trying to take this shit over.
I don't like that bitch. I don't like that bitch neither. I got gasoline. I got a lighter. I'm just saying.
No, but like for real, like I think we kind of like recognized something and we were just like, yo, if you got my back, I got yours kind of shit. Like
That's cool.
You know what I mean? And like just low key helped me like calm shit over with that like switch up. So like I don't know. I'd say like day one.
That's cool.
Whatever Halloween was. Cause when we were like
This shit is amazing. This moment is amazing.
Does Pretty Bird remember?
She's like, how long can I fake it until I kind of get what she's talking about? Who did I not like? Who did I not like back then? Oh my god. I was mean back then. I was like a lot of people.
Yeah, everybody
Who was it?
hatred.
Who was it? She's not mentioning gender. I'm trying to think.
What do you remember what you guys were wearing that Halloween? Can we get some context?
Oh my
please?
god! Holy shit!
Here
I
we
do
go.
remember. There was like a fucking casino night thing.
oh yes,
Yeah!
yes, oh my god, fucking, it was like a costume casino night. And I, like, being the new fucking show up in no one else is in a costume.
You guys
nice.
like
Mean Girl
she's
situation.
dressed
No.
up like in costume. No one else really is dressed in costume. Like they
What'd you
did a
dress up
great
as?
job on their costumes. Like,
You dress up as a what?
We were doing Apocalypse Disney characters.
yes.
So I did Mulan. But, yeah, no one, fuck. You know, except for Gamble, but Gamble weirdly looked in place. Like, he was like a...
He always looks like a jester.
I'm going to interject with Apocalypse Disney character. I mean, I got to figure out what this looks like.
Oh.
So, like, Disney characters that survived, like, Armageddon or some shit like that?
Shit, and lost their powers and shit
No,
or
wait,
whatever they
let
had.
me tell
Mulan
you-
could whoop ass. What
What
happened?
drug did you do before you came up with those two things? Okay, the apocalypse, right? That's a given, because it's going to look rugged. Disney characters.
No. Let me tell you how awkward I put myself in a position. Like, I am new.
Oh, we know.
They introduced me to, like...
Everyone. This is hilarious.
Oh my god.
Look at her.
That happens to me a lot. I don't know. I don't know why I put myself in that awkward position. I don't know why I thought to dress up at all. I thought it was a costume thing. Like, it's like, that sounds like...
No, I totally get why you trusted everyone.
Yeah.
You're like,
Hilarious.
I'm friends. Did no one? Am I the only one that read this? Did you guys
Is this a
know?
running gag?
Yeah.
It's a fucked up inside joke, guys.
But the thing is, were you doing this? It's funny that you were.
No,
were
there was
other Disney
two.
princesses.
Yeah, there were
Like,
two other girls
okay.
with me. There were two servers that did it.
And they were just like, "Fuck, we got tricked."
They
Yeah.
were like, but you guys, like, their
Did you
costumes
dress up?
were so good. No, I didn't. Because I was like, no one's dressing up. They're like, it's Halloween. I'm like, no. Like, no.
Yeah.
Fine. Well, if that's what you guys are going to do. Because you guys were like, come over and get high. And I'm like, I can't get high. Like, I remember I was, like, so busy
Yeah.
all the time. Like, I can't. But like, I'm gonna see y'all there, and I was just like, no one's dressed up, and they showed up. Their costumes were like so good, like, but it was just like so like, out like, this is weird. Everyone's staring,
Yeah.
but their costumes were good.
So
Yeah,
Mulan's leading the pack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who like, and we're talking like,
Yeah. Who else you have on?
you gotta have Pocahontas, right?
Juliet was Snow White,
Yeah,
right?
it was Snow White and Pocahontas.
I knew Pocahontas was in there. You gotta have the
Yeah.
ethnic, you know what I'm saying? Ethnic Power Rangers. You gotta have
I
like
thought
brown.
that I said Mulan, and you were still like, you gotta have an ethnic.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I mean
Darker
like
brown.
I mean like a, you know, like a graham cracker.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
You know
about.
what I'm talking about.
Put it in the sun. You know what I'm meant.
Graham, you know.
Shitty at math. You know what's up.
Come on now.
Nah, so you just said fuck you. Like, I'm not dressing up. I'm not.
No, I get like once Halloween gets here, it's like everyone's like, "What are you gonna be? What are you gonna be?" From like the 1st of October, and it's like I'm not dressing like a slut because I didn't do my diet for the summer, you know.
Yeah.
So now
Bring it up. Everybody's fucking dirty laundry.
You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. You can't afford to dress up. You got a drinking problem. You buy bottles every night, nigga.
Let's go down this spiral. You ain't even got no job. You're just making shit at your house. That's not creative.
yeah,
I'm a
no.
divorce, Steve.
And so then you have to be creative, and
Yeah.
being creative costs money and it's
Yeah.
time, and like I get to the point where I don't, or you have to buy one of those kits with the
Yeah.
shitty wig in it, and it's
Yeah.
like you're kind of like whatever you're trying to dress like, but not.
I balled out the last 2 years, and I think I get a pass this year. I don't think I gotta go so hard this summer. But, you know, man, I might just be like, fuck it, I'm not doing it. You know what I mean?
Are you creative or realistic?
More realistic, but I think it's creative in my own way. Like 2 years ago, 2 years ago, me and my roommate were Jay and Silent Bob, but we were like black dudes. You know what I mean? It's like that's already way better than the original.
Do people
you
get
know what I
it?
mean?
They walk up to you and they're
Yeah, I
like,
mean, he had a blonde wig on, and he had like, you know, his like,
Yeah.
I had an overcoat, and you know, we're smoking cigarettes. I had like a long black hair wig or whatever. And last year I was Ice Cube, and people said that I really looked like I had a Compton hat, I had a gold chain,
But
I
that
had
didn't
the beard.
take much work, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but
You really put a hat on.
I
nigga. That's all you really did.
saw an opportunity, and people
You put
said
a
I
hat
looked
on.
like Ice
and-
Cube.
You put a hat on and put a black and white filter on it and had a Compton on your hat. And you was like, I'm fucking this shit up right now.
Hey,
And you just happened to get away with it because niggas
Hey.
want to see you win.
hey.
So like,
I thought that was creative to
Was it a
take that
contest?
moment.
no
Nah, I'm just saying I did good the past 2 years.
In life, niggas just want to see him win. Like it's just like
His own insecurities like manifested like, oh, you did something that people liked? Well, it's actually not as good as you thought. Come on, just at a glance, you're like,
take the photo away. Like Ice Cube.
I like Ice Cube, baby. You know,
Okay,
that's not bad. I mean, he's right about the filter and the hat and the gold chain, but I mean,
it's a great picture.
I walked around that night drunk, and people were like, Ice Cube. I was like, good day. I was like, yeah. It was a whole thing. I met an Easy E, and I didn't get I don't have that picture. I don't have that picture, but a dude was dressed as Easy. We didn't know each other. It was like squad, you know what I mean?
No.
No one's gonna dress
seriously?
up as the other three dudes.
Okay, can I say something real quick? I think the worst weekend of my life has been like a Halloween weekend. Period.
Me too.
Whoa.
Oh,
Wow.
you wanna go first?
I've had some
No,
crazy
you go
ones.
first.
That was some crazy
All
ones.
right. So this is. I gotta set the fucking scenario. It was a fucking. It's like one night was terrible. We regrouped being 20 years old to do it again. We were like, all right, fucking. This was shitty. Do it tomorrow night. It was just like we didn't learn anything. But it was like my homeboys come to visit me. This is my sophomore year, so I think I'm like, I gotta be like 20 years old or some shit like that. My homeboy come to visit me. Backstory: there's a girl he had sex with. Another time he came up there, but surprise, surprise, she had like herpes or whatever.
Surprise, surprise.
This nigga, yo, I come downstairs. This nigga's in the hallway, slumped over like a fucking movie poster or some sad shit. He just not talking to nobody, not making no eye contact, not like fucking acknowledging that we there. Like, Myron, you good, bro? He's just like, he like,
Surprise,
this
surprise,
nigga's just like, he's just like, man, like crazy, man, like crazy. nigga was like, life's crazy, man. Life crazy, dude. And I was like, all right, man, whatever. I found that shit out, and I was like, God damn, boy. We was like, rest in peace. Then we never talked about it. I found out through my other friend. We never talked about it. So, like, 6 months later, we hook up, and I was like, so you good? And he was just like, yeah, I got papers and everything. And I was like, all right, cool. So that's whatever. So he doesn't have herpes. I had to tell that part just to like bail him out. I'm like, yo, he didn't get it.
Yeah.
But then
that's what I was thinking about the whole time. I'm like, why are you avoiding this?
No, I'm like, yo, he's cool. But then he comes back.
He said he got the papers.
But then he comes back. Yeah, I got the papers. And I took that as like, you good, right?
I mean, I got the papers. I was like, I didn't know there was papers.
Well, like, it's like,
I thought it was just like a thumbs up.
In my like 18-year-old brain, like we're both talking about your dick right now. So like, I'm just like, are you good? You good?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he comes to visit or whatever. The girl he had sex with the herpes finds out. And she was like, she's like, I want to link up and party with y'all and all that. And I was like, bro, don't do it. I was like, this is gonna be bad. Like, let's not even. Let's just chill, man. Let's find a party. Let's not like
avoid.
Yeah.
Herpes.
Yeah, but he was like, nah, man, it's cool. Plus, she bring her friend. Her friend was like, good, like not a 10, but like in comparison, you know what I'm saying? You're like, yo, this is way. It's like Pokemon Blue, like Pokemon. Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Yellow, you're like, okay, like Yellow's obviously gonna be better when you Pikachu out the gate. You know, it's just like
okay.
We're hanging out with him or whatever, and the whole time he's trying to like talk to her friend, and the girl's just like blocking, right? Like the girl with herpes, she's like, nah, talk to me. And he's like, nah, you got herpes or whatever. Like, like, leave me alone. Fast forward to the night, the girls, we get there. The girls finished. I don't know what the fuck. What's the biggest thing you can buy? Like
a half gallon.
They finished a half gallon of vodka.
Yeah, like brunettes.
Yeah, like some cheap shit, like
aristocrat.
Something cheap with a flavor, like whipped cream or some shit like that. Something.
Yeah.
So
it happens.
So they're like really fucking drunk. As soon as they get there, she starts going off on him like, you just want to fuck my friend. You don't care about me. He's like, leave me alone. She's like, please leave me alone. She goes, but I swear to God, I'm watching this from the kitchen. She goes in the room, gets a tray of cookout chicken, and starts throwing it at him. Starts throwing chicken at him. He was like, bro, we gotta get out of here. And she was like, yeah, get the fuck out. And like started like pushing him and shit like that. And then she like went and blocked the door. So then, like, he had to talk her down, yada, yada, yada. We leave, go home, wake up, get Waffle House. It's terrible. And then he's like, yeah, I'm going to hang out with them again tonight. And I was like, why are we doing this? Fast forward, they're drunk as fuck again, out the gate. We find ourselves at a party full of, like, these white redneck dudes. Only 2 black dudes there.
Solid.
I'm dressed as a sheriff.
It's Halloween.
I'm dressed as a sheriff. He's dressed as fucking Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
That's why Halloween stories are always more awesome, because it's like, I'm a sheriff right now.
Yeah, the girl's just 2 bunny rabbits or whatever. But like, we don't look good. We're not looking good right now.
Yeah.
In this group full of white dudes. So they start fighting again. They go outside. I don't know what happens. But something told me to go follow him, so I follow him. Oh, what the fuck?
Got a blast from the past.
That made me legit mad. I was like, yo, not again. Like, I was like, no, not this time. This is
This is the same story I'm talking about.
This pertains to the story. But I follow him, they fight, he walks off, she goes in the party and says, he hit me. I'm the only thing between this nigga and 20-something white dudes.
Yeah.
And then this is what I say in front of 20 white dudes. To protect my friend. This is what I say in front of 20 white dudes. Protect my friend. Come on, bro. That's it. That's all I got.
No follow-up argument at all?
Nothing. scared out of my goddamn mind, bro.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I mean, I just made hard eye contact with the main white dude, and he was just like,
the strongest.
yeah, like
the strongest
the head
jaw.
white dude. He was just like, okay.
He probably knew she was kind of crazy.
And he was like, I got you. He was like, yo, they good. And then everybody went back to the party and shit. Worst one ever.
Okay, it didn't. I mean,
There's a lot more shit. She shit in the car and everything. Like, there's a lot more shit that went down. I can't remember all that shit in order. Yo, we was driving, going to the party, and the bitch starts fucking grabbing the stick. Yo, she is trying to kill us. Like, yo, it was hella shit. I don't want to talk about all that because it's kind of dramatic. I don't remember all the shit in order. But, like, I remember the pieces, bro. Like, it was crazy, man. Like, we was about to die, bro. We was about to die. Like, yo, she was, like, peeing outside.
Shit in the car.
Dude.
Like, wait, was this before or after you guys almost died? Like,
After, because we were leaving. And then her friend ran up the hill and she was peeing. And she was like, I need something to get it with. And he was like, here's some paper towels in my back seat.
He's trying to help. Shit.
So she just grabs the whole roll and just starts padding. Like, didn't even break any off. Just like, just put it between her legs, let it sop, and then just like throw it away.
And it's like the whole time your friend's still like, I mean, I might try to fuck this chick. After he's already got herpes.
But I love my friend because this nigga is persistent as fuck. The entire night, this is the plan is not changing. I'm gonna fuck this thick white girl. I swear to God, I'm gonna fuck this thick white girl. And he did it. He did it. Like, and he, honestly, God, he did it and he respected. I said, bro, if you fucking just don't fuck in my room. He did it and respected my wishes. I was like, nigga, you the goddamn man. Like,
yeah.
He was smart about it. He was like, hey man, here's my card. Go get everybody a cookout. I was like, all right. Not even thinking. I'm just thinking free cookout.
Yeah.
The time it took for us to go to cookout, come back, done.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Did it in the hallway of the dorm. The dorm hallway bathroom.
but
Got
like,
it. I'm like,
after all of that.
after all that shit. After all that shit. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, how are you ready to do this right now? And we had been drinking. I'm like, yo, how are you ready to do this right now?
Yeah. Almost got fucked up by all these white dudes. She's recently shit in a vehicle that is his, in his vehicle.
The girl with the herpes passed out on my bed.
Yeah.
And you're like, I've got to clean these sheets.
We forever refer to her as Black though.
Black what?
Death.
Oh, Black Death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, seems kind of toxic.
Yeah.
That's like people's lives? Well, that's
Oh, hell yeah.
Where do you think Black Death is now?
I don't know who I feel more bad for. Like,
I don't feel bad for the guy at all. He got to fuck that chick. Whatever.
And like the whole time, it's just like I'm watching a miracle happen. I'm like, so much bad shit could be happening to you, but you're dodging all of it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and he's still the whole time.
Wait, I'm sorry. You think the story you just told is him dodging shit? Like,
I mean, like, he got shit going on, but like that weekend, he was dodging
won.
shit.
He won with that one.
I ain't say he won. I said he dodged some shit. Listen. If we playing dodgeball and I'm dodging hella shit, don't mean I'm winning. But I'm not losing right now. Like,
How is sitting in a car not losing?
I mean,
That's just a little ticky-tack, bro.
But I'm like, he's like, you take an L. Like, you take an L, bro. You gotta keep moving.
That's the battle. The war is fucking this girl the whole way.
You clean the shit up
Paying
and keep
for
going,
cookout
bro.
for all of his friends.
But it wasn't like, it's like she wearing stockings, so like she shit in the stockings. And it was like, and some of it kind of like got on the seat. But a lot of it was kind of in her like a nasty diaper or whatever.
And he won. Like, this was like.
I mean, for this nigga's weekend.
How is not a immediate deal breaker?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Hey, I'm not going into the psychology of how it got done. I just know that it got done. I said, nigga, how did you pull all that? How'd you pull that off? And he was like, gotta stay focused. He just gotta stay focused, nigga. Like, for real, like, you gotta stay focused. But
I guess.
Like
Persevere, bro.
if you give up, you'll never see what happens in the end.
Yeah. Never.
Through all this shit, the nigga's just like.
I guess I'm confused on the tone you're telling the story in. How is this not like a horror story of rock bottom?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? When you're not interested, it's hilarious. When you're not
your
in it.
friend is crying out for help.
Yeah.
Oh, he good, man. He'll pull a phase, obviously.
Yeah, back and forth. So is she. That had to have been some sort of phase.
Yo, but I'm saying,
She got into a fight with him because he wouldn't fuck with her because she gave him herpes. It was like, he hit me. Like, we glossed over that is psychotic behavior.
dude, insane shit. And I'm like, why'd you do all that? She's like, I was just drunk. I was like, nah, that ain't fucking. That ain't it.
He said,
Yo, dude, this shit's crazy, man.
yeah.
I would mean, like, when you're watching this shit go down, you're like, this is hilarious. Cause like I have no stake in this.
Yeah.
I'm just a sheriff. I'm just a nigga with handcuffs that don't work.
Do you guys ever have any terrible Halloween stories?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. What happened, Pretty Bird? What?
Come on, Pretty Bird, talk to us.
It's like 2 parts, so like it's a really long story. So we'll do part 1 or part 2. One involves me being in Greenville, North Carolina.
Yeah, mine's there, too.
Drunk as shit. It's Halloween, and then the next day, it's like November 1st. I had to get out of Greenville and ended up going to Blowing Rock because like this guy who lived in my dorm had a place there, so we like went up there, and I ate some mushrooms that were a lot stronger than I guess we thought they were. And so we fucked the dosage up. So like I ate them and then later find like my cell phone and my friend is leaving a message like, be careful eating those mushrooms, like da 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 da, and I'd already eaten them. And then it just spiraled out of there. Like Watauga County only has like 1 high school.
Wait, what county?
Is where Boone?
Watauga?
Watauga County, yeah.
That's like a horror movie county.
Right.
That's like it's about to go down right now. You know that, right? We're Watauga.
Yeah.
It's just slaughtered out here.
Yeah, but I ended up tripping at a birthday, or not at a birthday party, but just like at a party with people who I was just in another city in Greenville getting really fucked up. I got really blacked out drunk and did a bunch of like fucked up shit and just like didn't go to sleep. Like I'm just
Shitting in
actively, yeah. Well, I didn't shit in a car, but like.
I shit somewhere.
Hey, yo, you know. See, this is a moment. That's a moment I'll never forget. I'm like, yo, it's nothing. Like,
Yeah.
she just drunk, just not caring. Like, but the body's not responsible. It's just, whatever I ate's coming out. I was like, God damn, I get her out of here, man.
Help me, help.
I'm like, you just got his car, nigga.
You put a down payment on it. Yeah,
This car's fresh as fuck, nigga. Like, this nice ass car. This is shit in the back seat. I'm like, God damn, man.
Yeah.
Open the door all strong. Get another car.
It's like you're re-remembering shit.
I'm remembering shit more and more I think about it, bro. This was terrible, dude. Like, I'm just a fat dude trying to keep up with niggas running around. Like, it's terrible, man. It's cold and I'm sweating, so it's like hurts.
What happened at the end of this mushroom trip?
There was a lunar eclipse over the course of this night that just like the more and more it happens, like I'm so fucked up that like all this stuff is affecting me. The eclipse, I'm like, oh God, what's happening? These people were like trying to trick their dorm mate because it's Halloween. They just had fake blood and shit around.
Sick.
But they walked out of their dorm with their like what they had been wearing when their roommate found them, like they're dead people. And I'm flipping the fuck out because there's an eclipse right now. And then I fucking see them and I just start losing my shit. And end up having one of my friends just like take me back and forth. And I don't understand why he wasn't just like trying to talk some sense into me. Like he listened to everything I said. And I was like, I need to go back to this house. That was like 25 minutes away. So then we would just drive back. I would get there and I'd be like, what am I doing here? Like I started giving weed away.
Yeah.
It was...
That's a scary thing about tripping somebody because like if you're tripping out, the person who's like with you while you're doing it is just like I just want you to be okay. So when you're seeing things, you're like I want to go to this place. You get to that place and it's like you teleported there. You're like, how'd I get here? you know Philip Warren?
Yes.
Okay. I did mushrooms with Phil, right?
First time ever.
First time ever. We're driving. Phil's driving.
It's New Year's night.
On New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Phil, there's no car. It's Greensboro, so everybody's gone. So there's no cars on the road. So Phil thinks we're dying. And he's just stopping the car in the middle of the street and shit like that. So
JD again is at the passenger seat, like, come on, bro.
I'm like,
Don't do the shit, bro.
because the thing
It's
is,
a brand new car.
Pretty Bird, you gotta understand. He messaged me when he was going to work. He's worked third shift at like 12 o'clock at night. He messaged me going to third shift while he was high on mushrooms. So I thought it was like marijuana. I didn't know any better. So I thought we was gonna like trip out a little bit, you know, then like, you know what I'm saying? And then like get some food, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be like, it's like weed's cousin or some shit like that. I'm like, yo, it's cool. But anyway, I convinced him to pull over to this deli or whatever, and he started doing that shit. Like I ordered a sandwich and a drink, and he just got a sandwich that was dry as fuck. And then I'm sitting there with my drink, eating my sandwich, and Phil would just like blink and then teleport to a dimension where he ordered a drink and just start drinking my drink. You see what I'm saying? So he'd be like, man, I want a drink, boing, and then like just and then just start drinking my drink.
And you're like,
and I'm just like, nigga, what did you just do? But that's the whole thing. It's just like that freaked me out. And I knew it was wrong, but because I knew he was tripping as well, I ain't really say nothing like that. I was just like, all right, because we sharing. I'm gonna wipe it off or some shit.
yeah, it's like a mushroom experience. Like that's what's happening right now.
I was like, I guess that's what you do when you do mushrooms, share drinks. But that's that teleportation thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna take care of you.
Yeah. No, it was just like a really long night, a really long weekend.
Yeah, mushroom they will fuck your time up.
Yeah.
You're like, God damn, am I 40 years old?
Yeah.
But like in 10 seconds, what happened? I don't know.
No, it did.
That's crazy.
I got my costume ripped off downtown. Like, there's like, in Greenville, it's Halloween. My dorm is like right on the first street towards getting downtown. So there are just a sea of people down this main street. And I'm dressed like a Greek nymph because it was easy. I had the things near me to do it. I have like little vines and shit on my rainbows.
You're like, whatever.
Glitter. We started taking fucking like tequila, and because we were hungover from the night before, we were drinking Gatorade and mixing it with our tequila and doing these slammers. I didn't know at the time that like Gatorade makes alcohol go straight to your like bloodstream or like through your system. It makes you more drunk. It got fucked up. Like, I went and cussed this girl out that I grew up with, like, called her out of her dorm, like, extremely, like,
It was a hand motion with it. I called her out of her door. No, bitch, you come out here.
I summoned her.
I summoned this bitch, cussed her out.
like, people were telling me, like, of little things I was doing.
You were going everywhere. It was incredible. It was like a superpower you had.
Was World Star Hip Hop popping when this was going on?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
I just, like, cussed her out, didn't remember any of it. Like, they're, like, telling me later, like, so then they were like, you were running around with a gorilla and a banana, and I was like, this sounds crazy, but my two friends, like, later you learn what was actually happening. They were dressed like a gorilla and a banana. Didn't remember seeing them that day. Kind of thought I was hanging out with a big banana, but was like, I was real fucked up. It could have been a dream.
Yeah.
I almost burned some bitch's hair out because I told her I was going to do her hair, and God.
What is that? Why are you cussing people out and making promises? I promise I'll do your hair right now.
I got the time.
I swear to God, I'll do it.
I want to drink whatever you
because
drink
it's
so
like-
bad.
yeah.
It's Gatorade and what?
Tequila.
It's tequila. Gatorade with like vodka or anything. If you drink
Jesus.
Gatorade, you will be like so fucked up that like, oops, you might do some fucked up stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, like when you're drunk.
What were you trying to do with her hair?
I was trying to curl it to make her like a Greek like nymph like me. Like we were all like, oh, like
I
tree
can do
nymph
that. I
and
can
shit.
bestow my.
And I remember like leaving it on there maybe a little bit too long, but I
A little
didn't
bit
remember
too long.
it being an issue. Like for that part completely blacked out.
Yeah.
I called some bitch in my hall. I was like, "You always follow me around." Like I was like, cussing.
I don't know you. What are you talking about? Like some shit
You just
made
fucked
up.
somebody's day up. I didn't leave my door for like 13 days after that shit.
I never followed her around.
Yo, Mom, this black girl's trying to fight me.
I should should I go to private school, Mom? You were
Yeah.
right.
I didn't want to go to school. You told me to go to this bitch.
Yeah, a lot of that all night. I like got locked in the bathroom. Like, you're so drunk that you can't figure out how to get out of the bathroom stall. And this bitch found me and then took me back out. Like, I had been trying to, like, my costume got completely ripped off, and I went running, like, back to the dorms in my underwear crying because that's how my night ended. Just blacked out drunk. A bunch of fucked up shit people told me about in between. I never drink Gatorade with alcohol.
Can we have a quick, I'm just thinking about right now, a quick moment of silence for the janitors that work dorm. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
some
first year
gross shit in the
dorm,
dorm, yeah.
bathrooms and shit.
Yeah,
like,
dorm bathroom, yeah, for sure.
I remember, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Somebody doo-doo vomited in the first stall, like in the very first one.
As soon as you walk in.
But the thing, it looked like a grenade had went off because like a lot of stuff was hit. You know what I'm saying? There was no direction. It was like
awful.
And I remember just seeing that first thing in the morning. I remember seeing like 8 o'clock in the morning, I was going to class, and I was like, that's somebody's day right now. Like somebody woke up, came to work, and was like, what?
It's Tuesday.
Yo, it's Monday. It was Monday. I'm like, yo, I just got back to this bitch. 'Cause they got weekends off.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, dude, man.
That's incredible.
Feel bad, man.
I can't even front you even saying that. My third day at college, I kind of shit my pants. And it was in the bathroom. I woke up from my first class. I was kind of sleepy. I went to the bathroom. I'm like, whatever. I'm feeling comfortable. I don't give a fuck. I have a t-shirt and boxers. I'm walking down the hallway. I don't give a fuck. And I'm in there and I'm taking a leak in one of the stalls. And like I just go like have like a morning fart or whatever. And then it just like splats. And I remember thinking instantly like, wow, I guess college is hard. Like I guess college is hard. It's my third day. And I'm like, I literally was standing there just being like, on the third day, I shit myself. I haven't even been here for like a week, and I'm already like can't even hold my bowels together anymore. I was like,
yo, how fast did you start dropping classes?
I just, I fucking, for whatever reason, was like, I can fight a ball. I can bring a ball.
You never drop nothing?
No, yeah.
I would drop a smooth one each semester.
Yeah.
Dude,
eventually, I learned that, but I was like, I can just do all these classes.
I had an online stats
Smoke weed
class
the whole time?
and I was at a party and it was like, yo, test 2 is now closed, and I was like, I ain't take test 1, so I'm out this bitch. When's the cutoff date, baby?
First semester is long as shit.
I was like, yo, this shit hard as fuck, man. You gotta keep up with that shit.
Yo, just go.
I ain't get no email or nothing, nigga.
I didn't do test 1.
I ain't do test 1 at all. At all. They didn't even know we had test 1 coming up. I was doing the homework and shit. I thought I was doing good. I was doing the homework like a motherfucker.
That's hilarious. You have
College is rough, man.
You have any shitty Halloween stories? It's about to be Halloween too. This is topical.
Other than the time where I dressed up like
Yeah.
that.
That was awkward.
That's where it started.
That was awkward, but
yeah.
I'm like, somebody threw a bottle at my head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I cut a bitch.
I don't know. No, I mean Halloween's just always been like probably disappointing. I would say like my Halloweens are like New Year's Eves. Like I always think they're gonna be fun, but then they just end up being like, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fucking 2 years ago, fucking SWAT team came and like fucked the whole shit up. I was down in Greenville, and it was like it's like this neighborhood.
Dudes with guns.
Like a SWAT team.
SWAT team, yeah.
Like
It was
special force.
Special forces, yeah. I got tear gassed, yeah. It was incredible. So like 2 years ago, I was down in Greenville. I was in what's that place, that neighborhood, Cherry Grove. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like the main neighborhood that's just like a circle, and it's just like all hell breaks loose.
Cherry Grove and like Dockside, but I don't.
Yeah, something like that. But it was 2 years ago, and I was there. I did it right. I went there early. I was there like 7 or whatever with my costume, like drinking out of a keg, whatever, partying, people doing drugs. Different houses are gonna offer different things. Like you can go by and see like one house is like full of suds for whatever reason. One house is like this crazy light show. One house is just, it has like 9 kegs below it, and it's just kind of like I've done it one other time. I done it my freshman year, but 2 years ago this is me like going back, and it's just like we're gonna fuck this neighborhood up. It's like you know what I mean? And it's always huge and it's always crazy, and like I've seen people get on buses, I've seen people climb light poles, and as soon as they get up there, everyone just starts throwing bottles at them. I don't know Anyway, so I'm saying.
Anyway.
Okay, separate story. My freshman year, we're seeing this dude, he's climbing a light pole. It's tall as shit, and everyone's like, climb, like, just group mentality. People are chanting USA, and then he gets up there, we all cheer. That moment goes on, one bottle goes at him, and then everybody's just throwing it out. Because it's like this anonymous, like, behavior. Everyone's like, I don't know this dude. Yeah. And then they're landing somewhere, hitting people. It's a mob. It's mob.
I'm on a mob mentality. I'm gonna do it.
My freshman.
This is the second story you're telling where you just break out into violence.
For no reason, yeah.
Like, as soon as an opportunity, it's like,
Dude, so a public bus came through. It was like, it made the first corner. It was like, oh, the bus is gonna try to get this, probably the last round. And then it was like, we're shaking the bus. We're shaking the bus. People are off the bus. Get on the bus, throw shit at people at the bus. So, I mean, the SWAT team was called. Like, it is like a mob. Everyone's in costume. So, like, they're like, damn, the Black Power Ranger just punched that cop. Like you're seeing, like, real shit happen. It's incredible. Like, it is so cold. Girls are wearing, like, no clothes. People are fucked up. Different houses are doing different things. It is crazy. Boom, boom, boom. We see a bunch of officers. Okay? They have riot girl. We see people, like, smoke and gas or whatever, and we're like, all right, we need to leave soon. But it's so far, and we can see so many different people. We're hearing people, like, guns going off, they're getting shot with rubber bullets. It's like a real thing. We're like running through this forest to get to the house that we started at. That's like just like over, but we'll be safe there. And like, and finally, like the wind caught up to us. So the tear gas that had happened just like, I would say a football field away. By the time it caught up to us, like we're like running, and then all at once we're like on the ground like wheezing, because it's just like when tear gas like hits you, it's like. It fucks all. The reason it works is because it fucks all your senses. It was like my eyes are burning, my throat itches, I'm coughing. You know what I mean? Like it smells like something spicy. Like it fucks everything up all at once. And so we're getting in the house, yada yada yada. This dude gets pissed off because all these people just like came back to his house, and he was like, all right, he explodes. He's like, I'm gonna get these people out of my house. He didn't really know the tear gas outside that like. We kind of have to be in the house. Like, it's, like, dangerous. Like, people, like, they're like, burning these people's houses. Like, we got a little bit of it. If you were any closer, like, R.I.P. I don't know what you went through, but I was like, we got the last bit, and it was terrible. So they locked the doors and, like everyone's like, all right, no one can go outside. And then he comes downstairs from being, like, pissed off, I guess, has a baseball bat. He's like, everyone get the fuck out. And he smashes his own wall. And everyone's like, what the fuck? And then someone's like, there's tear gas outside, no one can leave, or the tear gas will get in here. And he was just like, oh. And it just like fucked his whole life up. Like, it just like, he committed his own house. He fucked up like the fucking drywall. It exploded everywhere. It was like, get the fuck out. And it's just silent. And they're like, well, if we open the door, it'll affect all. We can't go outside. And he was just like, there's beers in the fridge. Like, he just was like, I flipped my wall off. And then we just stayed there. We got water in our eyes. It was straight still. It was a good night. But then we just escaped. And then, like, we got on the road and just, like, everyone's drunk. Like, it's like, I don't know. It was like that night. It's like all these cars were leaving. It was like we were all just here fucking wasted a second ago. And the SWAT team came down. We're on the road. Did this really solve any problems? Like, what is... God. Yeah, that was my story. All right. Did you have any more of those questions on your phone that we thought of earlier? Well,
do's and don'ts for comics trying to get into the comedy club circuit. I was thinking about it, so I threw my phone away.
So you brought up something.
I didn't know.
I was like, God damn, the questions on the phone.
I'm sorry. We also never addressed the fact that you threw your phone across the room.
Yeah. Based on one phone call.
I was like, no, not again. You ever see a picture pop up? You're like, nah, come on, this can't be. Like it's from a while ago.
This person in a long time.
Oh, long.
Like how long?
Yeah, how long?
I was a different nigga back then. What you want me to say?
Yeah, it was so long. Like you gotta talk about who you are as a person.
Yeah, it's that long. Well, that length of time.
You hurt her feelings.
Oh come on! Why you gotta go straight to that?
Maybe he got his feelings hurt.
Yeah, maybe I got my feelings hurt. Like I'm sorry.
Even though that definitely didn't happen.
What? Come on. I was trying to take poetry classes and you know.
But we were having a conversation recently about how like you guys went to like a festival and you got to like kind of like watch all these people, whatever, and you're kind of like talking about like things you see certain people do that you like strike as tacky or you don't like it when people do, or how like merch can fuck up like the flow of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Or I don't know, anything like that, like that you think of, like I like it when a comic handles certain situations like this. I don't like it when they do it like that. Does that make sense?
Dragon, you code?
Oh, yeah, but I'm also thinking.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't
Like
know,
a
it's so
social.
silly to put it that way. Like, instead of like saying what's like annoying, I would just want to say like, that's probably stupid.
No, go ahead, speak your mind. I
Yeah,
believe in
no.
you in every
well,
way.
I'm just saying like things that you do. It's like, or just like the basic things, like be on time, like give yourself enough time to like get there. I like when like you get there like 30 minutes before, but like really there's people who show up sooner than that and they go ahead and take care of anything. Like you
Yeah.
never know what's going on at the club.
Yeah.
And so just someone who comes in and knows what they're doing, they're aware of like how the show is gonna go.
Yeah.
Like anyways. And that's any show. Like if it's like one of the local showcases,
Yeah.
they come in, they know how things are going to be. And then like someone who's doing comedy, because you get some people sometimes where it's like you're new to headlining, like they don't know like not to stand in the way of the waitresses and stuff. Like they're
Yeah.
very aware of like not being in the way for the most part.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like getting off the stage on time, like so everything flows how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't know, just stuff like that. I mean, merch is like one of those things that people are just like going to do merch.
Yeah.
I'm weird about merch. I like the idea of people liking you, and not showing that they like you by buying your CD or whatever.
Yeah.
I think them being your fan and listening to you because they're going to talk about you. They're gonna, I don't know. It seems that's a thing for me, I guess. Like
Yeah,
I
sure.
thought, I don't know, of that. So it's nice if like do your like social media things, like have people
Yeah.
follow you
Yeah,
that
yeah.
way. I don't know. If you have an awesome album or CD or whatever DVD,
Yeah.
give them like the online something. It's
Yeah,
nice
I feel like
to stop and
if
talk to them.
yeah, I feel like if someone's motivated to buy it in the moment, they'd still be motivated at home to also get it. But you
Right.
know.
I don't know. But I also get wanting to have like a CD or like a picture, I guess, but not spending $20 on it.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
I feel you. That wasn't stupid.
And just knowing what the fuck, like, just knowing stuff, like knowing like, don't go over on the fucking like. It's just like real basic shit. Like there's
Yeah.
stuff that you know you shouldn't be doing anyways, but like when you come to a club, like knowing how to act, like with all the stuff that's going like on. Like I've seen people like be stoned and be like bothering the wait staff when they're trying to flip the fucking room or something.
I think you gotta treat it like a job.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to show up on time, realize that there is a whole other business that is happening simultaneously. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like there's like I can't stand like some like there's always like there's like a couple types of comics. Like there's a comic that this is just a party for them, no matter what level, and they're just unreliable and they're doing whatever. Then there's like a comic that like overly asks you if everything's okay and if they can help, and they're standing in like, you know, like. But if you think of it as a job, like how on top of your boss would you be?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like your job would be to be like, all right, I'm gonna try and pretend like I know what the fuck's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be helpful, but I'm also gonna be like
When
out-
needed, yeah.
Yeah, like you unless you're the headliner, like get the fuck out of the way
Yeah.
and stop taking up my time. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I just got chewed out because we ran out of fucking French fries. Like I don't give a fuck about your 5 minutes right now.
Yeah,
And like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like there's like a little level of like you are so small in this bigger picture of like what?
I've said the same thing to him.
Oh,
I'm just like, yo, come on, this is you're hearing it from the.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, but it's the
From the God
it's
right
the
now.
truth. Like, if you really want to stand out on that level, like, be helpful, like, be useful.
Yeah.
Like, and oh, dude, I'm gonna name a name. But would you agree? I would say like the perfect example. Oh, see, now I'm gonna make him sound like
Nah, fuck
teacher's
you.
pet. Like Rusty, I think was the
Oh,
best example
yeah.
of someone that like he would observe a situation. Like he would come up and be like, yo, so the feature looks kind of, you know, like, or like he's like, he'll notice things. He's like, do you want me to just like, the feature's been running long, so I'm just gonna like do like 8 minutes, 8 minutes instead of 10 to account for, like, you know, like he will like it's like, oh yeah, actually that would solve. Thank you. Like I didn't.
Yeah.
Even,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
he'll like be bussing like the fucking room when we're like already like late.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
he like
But stays out of the way when like
Stays-
shit, he won't ask for a beer when they're fucking crunch type of
Yes.
thing. Like he'll wait.
like yeah, like he was always aware of what was going on, and like because of that, always on my like whenever it was like last minute person, like, and I always thought like reliable. Like he's one of the, when you think of like the kind of category you need a comic for,
Yeah.
he was in every category. So the chances of him getting a gig is so much higher than someone else, because you're like, oh, I need someone to show up in the next 10 minutes. I'm gonna call Rusty first. Like,
Yeah.
Like a first
You're
round
like-
draft pick, you know?
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. You're like, because on some level, you have to account for everything else about the comic.
It's a trust thing.
Right. Like,
Like, I
you
trust
get,
this person.
like you get comics that are funny, but they get too drunk, and it's
Yeah.
like, well, I can't have you, or like they don't listen. Like, you know, like if the fucking headliner's like, don't do any black material. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. It's like, well,
Yeah.
you know, like that's not
And that's fucking your job.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
And so I'm not gonna use you that often because why am I taking this risk?
yeah.
You know what I mean? I got fucking 50 other people who will do it right. Like,
Yeah.
so there's, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like when it comes to like you just treat it like your job. Like, you treat it like
Yeah.
you play it safe to an extent. Like, you're professional and you're as useful as possible. So you like, yeah, I don't know. Sorry. I went on a
No,
rant,
that makes a
but,
lot of sense. And even whenever you were saying that, it's like it kind of blew my mind. I mean, obviously, I understand it's a business, but you're like, there's also something completely going on that has nothing to do with any joke that's being
Yeah.
told. You know what I mean? And you got to understand like where your role is at. Because I mean, I'm definitely guilty of it. If I'm going to any comedy event, like I'm thinking about like my set, like how, you know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah.
thinking that
like in the meantime, it's like I'm thinking about the fact that we accidentally oversold the show. The comedian just brought in 6 other people. I need to find seats for them because I will lose my job if I refund 15 fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and like you see, like sometimes there's like 2 different comics. The comic that's in my way while I'm holding a chair over my head in the middle of a showroom, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, we're 15 minutes back. Like,
Yeah.
and they're like, so can I like do you think I can do like a couple minutes in between the feature? And that's like, are you, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh. Since you guys have been in comedy clubs for a couple of years now, what are like the keys to make a comedy club run great? Like, let's say me and JD, we're about to open a comedy club. Like, what are like, you gotta have this, you gotta have this, and this has gotta happen.
low ceilings.
Okay.
Okay. We need to write this
We
down.
mean ideal from top to bottom, like type people working there, like, and not no racial shit, but like
3 Puerto
characteristic
Ricans.
wise.
You need A-type personalities. No, you need a mix. Like, they're all fucking weird. I guess they're not all A-types, but
comedy
like,
clubs have like the weirdest employees
yeah.
across the board.
It's always a cool ass white dude, man. It's always just chilling, like he's like, hey, I got a job, bro. Step 1, baby. Nigga's cool as fuck. Y'all are building motorcycles, man. Fucking
Yeah.
got a job, nigga.
Eat cucumbers and shit.
Just healthy as shit.
Yeah.
It's all like personalities that can handle chaos.
Yeah.
I would say it's people who are not immediately throwing bottles at someone. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
Got you.
That one there could have worked. Yeah.
they're the people who are strategically like, all right, we need to leave right now.
And honestly, it's such a weird notion. Like, you achieve something, I'm gonna try to hurt you. Like, everybody was cheering him on, and then he was like, "I made it." It's like he
It's
turned
like the
on
opposite
you.
of Mulan when she got to the top of that
Yeah.
fucking lawn.
Yeah.
Just throw rocks at her. Fall.
Yeah. Man, you're right.
But yeah. I
Because
guess-
it's like a heightened sense. Like, I imagine it's like it's a next level of like a restaurant job. You know what I mean? It's like
It's
I
a
would-
It's like running an Applebee's and then also having a diva like in the
yeah,
like,
Cher is performing
Like-
every day. Just pissed off about it.
Yeah, like, it's like it's like you're like dealing with like fucking French fries and then also like having like the
That's twice
headliners.
That's a real problem.
Yeah.
The comedy club, like, we got rid of French fries.
Yeah, low-C-lows, get a lot of French
Extra
fries.
French fries. I'm tired of these
But I
bitches.
mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's like a level of like fucking like chain restaurant bullshit of like problems,
Yeah.
but then mixed with like the headliner isn't here, and it's like
You're looking at the feature like,
You ever look at somebody who's like underqualified like, yo, I need you 20 minutes. Like, I'm supposed to do 5. No, stretch it out.
yeah.
It was a 2-man show, man.
But like you know what I mean? Like it's like shit like that. And then like in one particular club, it's like the building is so old that then you have like bizarre shit that happens.
Like ghosts?
Like
What?
yeah, like
Yeah, hey,
Wait, you said,
actually,
yeah, like-
no.
yo, wait,
Yeah.
actually, well you took because I want to
Hey.
follow up on
Yeah,
some
'cause-
more ghost shit,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
'cause
want to
that is a
know
thing.
if anything else has happened recently.
Like what? Like
Yo.
weird shit happens all the time. I've just gotten a lot better about.
When's the last time did you sage it?
I actually have this clearing
Did you
spray.
sage it? You
I don't-
have clearing spray.
Yes.
This is some shit.
On what floor?
I don't,
Tell me the floor.
Yeah.
It's mostly the 3rd floor.
Yo, I be
Like-
up there sometimes because that bathroom empty. Yo, but I'm like, why nobody up here?
Yeah, why is there nobody up here?
Like,
Yo.
it's clean as shit.
I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be honest.
Yo.
I have sprinted from the bathroom door to that back lobby area. I would say maybe 100% of the time I've been up there by myself. Like, as soon as I get down, I'm like, I'm good. Fuck, just run. Why not run? Get a jog in. You know what I mean? Why not sprint?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like heavy.
Yeah, super
I'm gonna
heavy.
tell everybody, I'm already not fucking with this conversation. I really don't. I really do not like.
I gotta stop doing that. I should just go downstairs. That's
Yo, I'm
I don't
never
think-
going back up there.
I have always the downstairs always makes me more uncomfortable than the the
Well,
third
see
floor.
what the fuck? There's only one on the top of the bottle. I got the options though.
he's just gonna believe now.
Which one's less hard?
I think the bottom is cool.
I don't know.
That side room though, when you first, yeah.
Downstairs tend to have like weirder shit where people have said that they've seen someone walking.
And people get
or-
touched downstairs.
Yeah, people get touched.
They always get
downstairs.
touched by the bathroom, like right by the bathrooms, that little
Yes.
hallway. So people get touched. Like I'm telling you, like
Touch what?
I think
Those doors
here's
are
the thing.
fucked
I
up.
think people see more shit on the 3rd floor, but it gets
Things touch
physical.
Keep my head low. Keep my head
Downstairs.
down.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I know, I'm just
Erica,
like, go,
Nate,
go,
like
go.
there's so many people.
Go. Just get the fuck out.
The music,
You know,
like
just
the music has like cut on and blasted on me once, like.
Yeah, come on, we do it, man. This is fucking fun.
Damn.
Yo, now I'm thinking like if I was in that bathroom by myself and I heard the door open and some shit like that, and I was like, here you go.
Yeah, no, that happens to me a lot.
Yeah.
Or something happens where like it makes you have to like go outside or like go upstairs or just like be somewhere that you already left,
shit,
and then
dude.
it gets like super like.
Dude, I definitely remember being up there one time. I was like in one of the stalls, and I swear to God, I thought somebody was in the other stall. Like, it just had that, it sounded like somebody, you know what I mean? I don't know how to say
Yeah.
that. They walked in, and I was like, oh, someone's in the stall, and I was paying. I was like, maybe there's not, but I was like, I feel, and I looked, I mean, there was nobody.
Feel the energy.
It felt like someone was in the stall, and I was like, I just need to get the fuck out of here and praise God. You know what I mean? Get a Bible and cleanse some shit. You know what I mean? I need holy water. Oh, fuck. I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
guys didn't know that?
I mean, I hear people talk, but it's like, I just
See,
ignore. I'm
see-
like, man, shut
but
up.
You see why I
shut
kind of
up.
walk through life blind? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't give a fuck. Nobody's using this fucking upstairs bathroom. This bitch is
No,
haunted.
wait. So then, okay, the most fascinating thing is that fucking like the maid that was like talking up there. Like I want to hear
yeah.
more
What
about
do
this.
you mean the maid?
The cleaning
The little
lady.
girl who just cleaned, right? Like
Yeah, but she would like go upstairs on the 3rd floor when she didn't need to be up there, and I thought she was using like a Bluetooth or like talking to herself. Like another Spanish-speaking employee made it known to us that she was upstairs, like talking to something or conjuring something. Like her religion is this, and we're just like, oh,
Like
that's
some
kind of
Santeria
sketchy.
shit.
Yeah, like that's kind of sketchy.
Yeah,
Just
that
like,
shit's real.
My eyes are watering.
yeah, no, that's,
I can't deal with this.
Like
Yo, like some Santeria type shit.
some
Yeah.
really weird, creepy shit. And like when she was there, the stuff that was happening was like more and more like
Evoked.
yeah, like intense.
Did y'all
like,
fire her?
stressful.
She just, like, stopped
we
showing
got
up?
yeah, they let her go.
You're like, all right.
how long was she there though?
You've been doing great, but we just get this vibe. You're doing like some real demonic shit. Just freaking everyone out, okay? And you need to go on somewhere. Please don't haunt any of us. Please don't fucking haunt any of us. Please don't come back. Please don't fucking come back.
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
we'll pay you. But
Dude,
worst
you
thing you find.
described like a horror movie, like that girl. She was like looking at you from like around the corner.
Oh my god! Like the walkies started going off. Like so, I'm like, oh my god, crazy shit's happening.
Yeah.
It was like for like
why you
6.
still work there? I think it was all past it. You're like, oh yeah, when the fucking walkie-talkie started going.
They like just started speaking Spanish. I don't know. Weird shit was like happening a lot. Like a lot. Like just a lot of just like, oh my god. That just happened. So just like never be alone. Never be alone.
Yo, so that's been an unspoken rule the whole time.
You know
Nobody
what's
told
weird?
me. I've been going to the upstairs bathroom by myself for a
Me too.
minute.
But you know what's weird? I always think I gotta stop doing this alone.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I'm like, I need to be doing. I need to start testing. Be like, anyone up here?
Yo, but then like if somebody's up there, they're like, yo, nah, guys.
But then,
I keep thinking somebody's around that corner, man. Like,
Or maybe
I feel like there's kind of like rules though. Like I think the only times I've ever gotten really scared there is like on a Monday. You know what I mean? Like that's the only time where I ever feel like weird. Like
Yeah. Like
Like,
it's like resting, and now you're just like in its space.
yeah, like I feel like there's like hours that it's cool with, and like when you do things.
What? It was Stranger Things.
you're talking about the club like it's an entity that allows us to do comedy in it.
yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You're just in its space.
Yeah, it kind of
Dude,
is.
it like
watching you.
during the normal hours, it does not really do shit. Like
Yeah.
nothing weird happens. It's when like it starts getting like way too late, and it's like and then
like 3, like what? Like,
sure.
Yeah.
And and like days that we're not normally open.
Yeah.
Like that's like when you're like being like loud and active on a Monday, like someone's getting touched. Like
it's like yo,
Something
we got
like
a contract.
Yeah.
I work weekends.
That's why I moved in here.
or at least I mean maybe I'm exaggerating on every time, but
Nah, you already
I
fucked
get,
me up
like-
for life.
Yeah.
I get like I don't know, Mondays like those are the night days where I'm like hurrying to like lock up and like
fucking straight out.
Run to the car. Oh my god, it was so close. It was so close. I felt it on my neck. It was on my neck.
Hola. I was thinking too. Any creepy shit you put in another language, completely creepier.
Yo.
Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
even way worse.
The worst thing is
Fuck you saying?
The worst thing is like you're locking up and you drive away, you see that lady standing on the front steps, and just like looking at you like, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I ain't
Holding
going yet.
tacos and shit.
Oh my god.
Selling shaved ice.
Yo, wait. Get the air, man. I'm getting cold.
Okay, yeah,
It's
sure.
Yeah.
cold in
I'm sorry. Yeah,
here.
all right, whatever.
Oh.
air type shit.
Come on, man. Some blaze.
I love that none of us have been saying anything. I've definitely been shivering for like 20 minutes.
Nah,
and I'm just like suffering through it.
I did it for him. Like,
But it was like hours ago. I mean, like I don't know. So you turn it off at some point.
Oh man, is it like a vent just like right over me?
There's a vent over there. Yeah, it's like
We're all just sitting here freezing every time. So funny on the
We're
podcast.
fine for no reason. It's just like we're chilling.
All right, yeah. A couple other things to make a good club. We said low ceilings, fucking French fries.
Yeah, everything.
Good
Yeah.
lighting,
yes.
Okay.
good audio.
How many seats we
Like-
talking? I mean, like, we got a tier system going on. Like,
I think 300 is a good size.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You,
agree.
you get that huge laugh, but it's not. You know, what I mean, you still have an intimate crowd.
okay.
Yeah.
Like you still have a connection. I feel like anything bigger than that, and you kind of lose. Like you feel like you can't feel like you're. At least I don't know. But you can't feel like you're hitting everyone
Yeah.
any
Okay.
bigger. You know what I mean? Like a stadium, it's like they're just dots.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the biggest comedy club seats wise? Like, it still classifies as a comedy club.
I mean, they can be any size. I'm just, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think Charlotte's like just 500 or something. Like
Yeah.
I mean, it
I
can be
didn't
any.
know that because I don't think it was packed out when we went.
A lot of fucking
A
people.
lot of fucking people on Thursday.
Where?
At
Joey
the Comedy
Diaz.
Zone, we went to go saw Joey Diaz.
Jesus Christ.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's not really a specifics of like how big you. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
But dude, I haven't seen. We need to go see it, but Kevin Hart doing a goddamn football field, or football stadium.
Yeah, I don't.
You know how like I mean, I understand why like it wouldn't make sense, but it's like yeah, it doesn't make
Well-
sense, and he still did it. Like,
But I think Actually, I think I understand. Like Louis C.K. one time, I forget, it was like some interview where it was all like him and some other big name people.
Yeah.
And he at some point was like, it doesn't, like, he's like, you stop bombing after a certain like level of celebrityness. Like
Yeah.
it's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I think like if you don't feel that same feeling in a small comedy because they're all just laughing at everything because you're Louis
Yeah.
or you're Kevin Hart or you're
Yeah.
then like fuck it, I'm just gonna do theaters.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I think it's like you kind of lost that.
It's over.
Yeah. So like it.
But it's weird. It's like, is that what you work for it to be over? For like
No,
the part
you
you've done it?
chose a depressing and downward spiral of a career.
Yeah.
There is nothing really positive that's going to come out of this. I hope you're aware.
It's pretty positive. Hey, I'm chilling. Hey, go ahead, Drake.
This is safe. Sorry, Adam.
Oh, man, I'm out.
I'm gonna bring that so hard. Oh man. I left field with just a heat. Just a heat.
Yeah, I love how you immediately retracted your statement. You're like, yeah, that's safe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that didn't make sense.
It's like Japanese bow nose.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All respect.
I am sorry.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, goodness gracious.
You know any Chinese?
Very little.
That didn't sound Chinese.
That was terrible.
That's it, I'm on my pretty bird vibes. All right, what do you want to wrap up on, man? I feel like we've reached the end of the road.
I'm still stuck on this whole ghost thing. I gotta be there this weekend, so
Just don't go upstairs.
just don't go upstairs.
You
Yeah.
can go upstairs. You just have to
Make
get
sure there's,
really
like,
good
100
at
people.
like.
Running like for my goddamn life. You go upstairs, just be really good at being panicked the whole fucking time and running for your goddamn life.
You just end up like carrying clearing spray. Or
What the fuck is
like.
clearing
Yeah, hey, what is that though? Actually,
Is it
what's
just,
up with this
is it
sage
just
shit?
water that you put on mist?
No.
That's all it
I
is.
ordered it from this lady who.
Yo.
Of course, it's a lady. There's no dude out there like,
Sold
hey.
you water.
Yes, and she like like gems and crystals or whatever. There's a way of you like somehow like blessing this water, but she mixes like herbs and stuff in it, and
Yo.
different herbs are for different things.
You don't even believe in this.
You're going to the place I
Herbs and
play.
spices.
All right, so
Yeah,
she,
but, like-
no, so what she said
A little
is
bit
she
of
got herbs,
What
you
is
got spices.
so what is your answer though? Like what would
I don't know, like
No,
Somali
See, but also my realistic black answer is never go there ever again. Like, but that's my also like I don't fuck with that place anymore. Like, just
Yeah, but
there's-
you're going tomorrow. Like
Yeah, but if there's
But-
people,
I'm gonna go, but like my whole thing is just like make sure I go to the bathroom somewhere else,
yeah,
and when I
You
get there,
go
be
to
around people the whole time.
bathroom, it's just like you gotta just be like.
ignoring the Spanish
You're
woman.
trying to sell me a ghost. It won't work.
It's not gonna hurt you if you're not.
You're not even denying it's a ghost. You just be like, it's safe. It's a friendly ghost. It's just chilling.
like I mean like
It's
Just an
there.
immigrant.
there.
It's just an
Oh,
immigrant.
You're
now
there.
calm it down. It's like,
you're there during like normal hours. You'll be fine. Like
Probably.
Yeah, if you're there too early.
what if y'all
you're
brought
too
some of the
late.
ghosts with you tonight and he's listening? He's like, I'm gonna fuck with him when he come out.
Shout out to that lady that's like, I'm gonna work at this comedy club. I'll clean for a little bit. And
Talk to
maybe
the demon upstairs.
I can just conjure a demon upstairs, and then they'll fire me, and I'll just move on to the next place. Here, come on, let's go Chili's. You ever just on like Chili's and shit?
But I had
I
a.
seen her walking downtown, and it was like a real weird vibe. Where I was just like, had
She was
seen her in
I was spinning around.
Were you driving? You driving?
I was driving.
Yeah, you should try to hit her. You
I was like,
not again. No part two, bitch. Then there's no sequel. I am saved.
it's kind of like that. It's kind of like
Just
that.
Grand Theft Auto. Just.
And it was weird. She was real creepy. She like. I'm so serious. I was on the phone with Revan once in the office after like the Spanish was coming through the walkie and no one else was in there. And I'm like, I started immediately bursting into tears. I was like,
It broke down.
yeah.
It broke me immediately.
It'd been a long weekend. I just like weird shit. And so I was like like so scared. And then the cleaning lady gets there, and she's like, I need to go. Like, she's like, go? Like, she doesn't speak any English, really.
Yeah.
And we're like, no, we don't need you to go upstairs. And then,
You crazy bitch. You gotta go upstairs for shit.
yeah, she still, like, went upstairs, and we were like, what is she doing up here? Like, she's not sweeping.
Yeah.
She's, like, over there in the, like, room with the, like, wooden floors and shit.
Wait,
just, like,
in that room,
talk.
in the dark, just by herself.
The lights are pretty dim, yeah. Like, around that, going into evening. Yeah.
I can't deal with nothing you gotta say. Oh my goodness.
But I was telling Revan about all the crazy shit. I'm like, and it was coming near the walkies. Like, I'm freaking the fuck out. And, like, you get this feeling, because I'm over where the computer is, where I'm like, like, it must have, she's watching me. She was looking
From around the corner, right?
from around the corner. Like, I felt like something's watching
I
me.
was
Something's
like the most
going on.
terrifying thing ever.
Yeah,
Yeah, one
I
eye.
live alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all wanna leave.
I'm seeing it.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We good, dude.
Ooh, I like it. Y'all like, yeah, ghosts are real, and we out of here. I'm like, this is not what I expected.
Yeah. No,
It's October, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a haunted
I
month.
ain't got time for this shit.
Nah, this place.
God, I did not like none of that
Can I
knowledge.
tell you another fact that you're
Why
gonna
would
fucking
you
hate?
do more of this?
Yeah,
Likes men more. Would you?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
say it again?
It's more men encounter it than
Yeah,
women.
likes men.
Yeah.
Especially when, like, they're like, I saw a lady. It's always men.
Wait, so wait. wait. Say, so
It's got
the
personality.
ghost likes men.
Yes.
Fuck this shit.
Hey,
I'm
hey, what's up? Hey, por qué? Yeah.
no.
And you're just like, nah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
that's like that's.
It's like, would a ghost not realize, like, you know, you're coming on kind of strong. Like, why don't you, like,
But it's always
hey,
like
how's it
on the
going?
movies. It's always like some pretty girl going to like a dark ass area type shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Hey, come on, try harder. Like that's not.
Yeah, you're not going to lure me.
You're not gonna get me that way.
Yeah.
Ah. I get what you're saying.
Unless it was like some real ghost shit where like she was like walking around the main floor talking and shit, and I was like, yo, she's pretty cool, right? And everybody's like, yeah, she exists, and I'm like, and then we go somewhere and then she turns into like a demon. Then they'll probably get me.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
I'm not gonna catch a glimpse of like a girl and like follow it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like, nah, fuck that.
Hilarious. Don't do it. I wouldn't do it either. Like, if I see something, I'm like, get the fuck out. Like, get the fuck away.
See, like, yeah, man, like.
Alert everyone and run.
See, it would just take that one time for me to be like, yo, I'm out of here. Like, just if I worked out, I'm like, I can't. It's a ghost. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
That's unreasonable. Like, that's something that you
Maybe
can't
you
ask
open
a
your heart a
regular
little bit.
person to handle. You
I don't know,
like
maybe open your heart a little bit. You never know.
to a ghost?
They got rights.
No, I
Shut
think
up, bro.
Here, would you fuck with the ghost more if it was like a black dude?
Nah, it's
He was like,
something.
what's up? It was like in your
Like
face.
some like genie type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But like, I'm talking about like, I'm talking about.
Hey, he's got 60 eggs. And like
Yeah, y'all want scrambled eggs?
2 quarts of fucking applesauce.
Y'all want an omelet? Shoot, I got all the things to make an omelet.
But we should wrap this up because I don't know how long these batteries will last. But, Pretty Bird,
And
thank
dragon.
you. Thank you for being on the podcast.
It's funny shit.
Hey, thanks for listening to another episode of the Open Micers podcast.
And listen, you need to find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It is at The Open Micers. And for bookings or general questions, it's theopenmicers@gmail.com.
And if you guys are listening on iTunes, please go rate and review. Rate and review is the easiest way for the podcast to grow and to get more people to listen.
Yeah, and like, you know, just follow your dreams, nigga, you know?
Yeah, just in general, if you got a dream,
Do that shit.
do that shit, bro. Thanks.
But Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. And cause never was a reason for the evening or the Tropic of Sir Galahad. So please believe in me when I say I'm spinning round, 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 round. Smoke, glass, stain, bright curl, image going down, 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 cause never was the reason for the evening or the Tropic of Sir Galahad. So please believe in me when I say I'm spinning round, 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 round. Smoke glass stained like a image going down, 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 down. So green like a no, I never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. And cause never was the reason for the evening or the Tropic of Sir Galahad.